Baymax, G-West, get money, y'all. For death, though, we do. Spot low. The West kept spinning the World Wide Web on these bitch ass niggas.
Young Spider come through on a low late. Don't take her on no date. In the 08, tryna see if she got paper to donate. I'm so hard to locate, that's what the hoe hate. But I'm so great in bed, baby, daddy gotta rotate. Just fucked off 10 G's, but it ain't that important. If I ain't had to go to court, I would've made that this morning. Matter of fact, get paid more than that for performing one song. My dough long, cause I rap my records. Deserve a Rico. Commit actual acts of extorting. Place the wholesale order and jack the jet for the Jordans. In New York, in the projects, chilling in the back of the buildings, where I chop with the hood heads and chat with the children. I'm young and I'm rich, I'm black and I'm brilliant. On track for the trillions, to be stacked to the ceiling. Until then, I spend thousands and mash for the millions. Get cash for the killing, got it bad for the billions.
Seen it all, done it all. Been places that I never thought. But ain't one place too far from you. Ain't been one place too far from you. Way across the Atlantic, just right there when I'm landing. It ain't one place too far from you. It ain't one place too far from you.
My eyes nice and tight, I hit the kush spot twice a night. And sometimes even thrice if the price is right. I like variety, they tell me it's the spice of life. She say I'm sweet and sour every time I slice your wife. SPI, your dirt bag to the world end. Digging donkey dick deep down in somebody's girlfriend. You speaking on me and it's tweaking me a little. But if you think you're sneaking on me, homie, she gon' be a widow. I love females, they help push the campaign. No brain, don't make it rain. Or buy bitches champagne. More money, more problems. Don't need the propaganda. What popped out in Vegas don't lead to Tropicana. What happened in Atlanta don't need to be repeated. So them pictures on your camera phone need to be deleted. Let's go.
Never thought, but ain't one place too far from you. Ain't been one place too far from you. Way across the Atlantic, just right there where I'm landing. It ain't one place too far from you. It ain't one place too far from you.
I don't know Neo, but I know Eno. Me, him, and E-Roll with 10 hoes in Rio. Went hard for the ESO, I squad with the CO. No 6 deuce chemo and showline ego. I can't say I put in a gang of work with Ego, but me and Cuz for sure them pass for a keto. I spent some time on the grind with the Rezo. 24 months just to end up with zero. Even with a belt on, the khaki still be low. I'm a head honcho, I used to flow with Nebo, but he chose to toad on Lil Man and Bezzo. Had to let him go right after we met Sebo. From California with the most gorgeous green grow. I'm loony as O-Dog and nutty as Nino. All spots covered from Domino's to CeeLo. For Death Doe, the Lamo to Aliso.
Seen it all, done it all. Been places that I never thought. But ain't one place too far from you. Ain't been one place too far from you. Way across the Atlantic, just right there where I'm landing. It ain't one place too far from you. It ain't one place too far from you.
Try to throw mud on my real name. Turn around and show love when the deal came. Make me wonder if they feel shame. I ain't tripping, I'ma kill game. Showed up to your show, it was so boring. Wasted time, nothing to show for it. Took my little bitch, we was both snoring. Probably had a better time going snowboard. Or a loser, always been a bad sport. Could have court and won't go if my bag's short. fast forward, smash for it, don't ask for it. First class stamps on my passport. Tricky shit transpired on the transport. Get busy, keep that fire in the Jansport. Everything for sale, nothing is priceless. Aggressive, decisive, discussing the prices. This might be a war with us and the ISIS. Cause the hustlers fuck with the Pisces. 32 in the clip, 216s. Clear the scene, take tripping to true extremes.
They counted me out, they should have counted me in. Cause I'm counting these Benjamins. Take a loss, stay down, bounce back, I'ma be okay. Said I'm still making these money moves, I'm a fucking boss.
Making sure my name was mentioned at the end of the day was my main intentions. The po-pos promoted gang prevention. I was popping at the ops, not paying attention. SK, hanging extensions, whipping them chickens. I stayed in the kitchen. Believe that crime pays in the pension. Been out the pictures since my days in detention. Making maneuvers through mazes and missions. Magical movements, amazing magicians. Mama used to say pray for wisdom. Shut up a couple prayers on my way to prison. Backyard boogies be banging functions. Hard to hang in the hood, we got a gang injunction. Straight from young niggas trying to trade me toolies. Had to told him that 40 my favorite foolie.
They counted me out, they should have counted me in. Cause I'm counting these Benjamins. Take a loss, stay down, bounce back, I'ma be okay. Said I'm still making these money moves, I'm a fucking boss.
Getting hard trying to live in this land, Lord. I'm sick of paying rent, I wanna be the landlord. Not too many children in my section 8 last night. Lights out, they on section 8. We get constipated from that government cheese. Paying taxes, steady get a government cheese. Don't nothing change no matter who we vote for. So why waste time even going to try to vote for? When you grind so hard, you supposed to see profit. Why we so broke? We supposed to be prophets. We never had a choice on coming to America. I feel something real bad is coming to America. I don't write the mayor, they say I got a right to, but I don't even know where a nigga supposed to write to. I keep my chest up and head to the sky until the day I burn or head to the sky.
Good days, and there was many bad days. Lord, I've had hills to climb and sleepless nights. But when I look around and see what you've done for me, I say thank you, Lord, and I won't complain. Yeah, no.
I'm no devil, I know that I'm God's son, but I still smoke weed with my godson. And even though they say the woman is the backbone, we just wanna see them laying on their backbone. Thumb through the word, but you know what's confusing? Between the experts, it's so much confusion. I want it all, for all that I care about. I want a ball, that's all that I care about. Travel 50 states, broke 48 laws. Ran across a book called 48 Laws. Some say it's bad, some say it's a good book. I say it ain't got nothing on the good book. I ain't tripping on going to the motherland. On the other hand, I like to buy my motherland. What price can we all get peaceful? Stay at war and swear that we peaceful.
Many good days and bad days. I've had some hills to climb and Lord, sleepless nights. When I look around and see what you've done for me, I say thank you, Lord. I won't complain.
What's wrong? Can't we all get along? Wanna buy a home, but can't get along. I'm trying to stay focused and write the right rhymes, cause these days everybody write rhymes. My uncle went to the rehab, hooked on morphine. It seems he came out even more fiend. Don't wanna see cuz die or blood bleed. We all lose every time black blood bleed. Holla Hail Mary, a light no candle, but I'm still trying to handle what I can do. I go hard for what I need, so it's ample. Watch me, you won't need no example. Crucial situation, my life in a crisis. Need to trade my life in for crisis. Please forgive me for what I did last night. I don't know, this might be my last night. point blank, through no subliminal dissing. When I listen, I can tell you never been on no mission. Sticking to the script, don't care if I offend you. Neighborhood crib, the marathon
I overlook my competition, never seeing them. I done train my mind that I'm going. You could tell by how I walk, talk, I'm a boss. A east side millionaire, homie, what you thought? My life is a movie. They can't get close to me. They mad cause they can't be. I'm everything that they wanna be. Yeah.
Big shout out to my nigga SPI, Spotter Low. You know I'm in the black box, had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe, stay tuned, all that.
It's the homie cook-up boss, goddammit, Cub Low. And y'all tuning in to the Wake and Bake Show with goddammit the homeboy Spider Low.
I'm here with SPI, the realest nigga in LA.
Spider this bitch!
My name is Spider Low.
Spider Loke, nigga.
Spider Low.
Spider Loke.
Spider Low.
Spider Loke.
Spider Low.
Spider Loke, that's my nigga.
Spider Low.
Spider Loke. Shout out to SPI, that motherfucking nigga.
You are now in the black box with the homie Spider Low, the most eastiest. Facts over feelings, keeping it a Google Plex. Feel my campaign.
Spider Low, Wake and Bake. Better keep it Google, nigga.
Loke is in LA somewhere doing what he's doing.
Google gang, straight legend. Google gang, SBI. Google gang, Google gang in here. You better keep that shit a Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of shirts pressed, rest in peace. Keep it a Google, better keep it a Google. Keep that shit Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of shirts pressed, rest in peace. Keep it a Google, you better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. You better keep it a Google. Better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. Google gang.
Bottom line, love life, show us a blessing. Pull up politic and blow us a session. Spot a local most easty. No mistake in the station. They making them statements. We waking and baking. Word of the day, EC on replay. The marijuana-thon with VJ Keyway. BS and BS. Killing on the track in the black box. We never put feelings over facts. Pay Machiavelli, run me the bread. I don't get mad, I get money instead. I be high, you can tell by a nigga eyes. But wise enough to enterprise, you dig a lies. Contemplating with the Google gang, conversating. Counting coins while these cowards in the comments hating. Only thing count, my count getting another comma. I'm a magnet to the money on my mother mama.
Better keep that shit a Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of shirts pressed, rest in peace. Keep it a Google, better keep it a Google. Keep that shit Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a lot of shirts pressed, rest in peace. Keep it a Google, you better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. You better keep it a Google. Better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. Google gang.
You can't keep it a Google, then don't mention me. Run a check through the set, I bet them niggas mention me. Red Bull and Hennessy, I keep the same energy. No matter on a solo or a couple homies with me. Tell them come get me if they want confrontation. I keep a couple shooters with me. And we right here waiting on shit to pop off. Take a nigga top off, you tempt me. All that BS, you can miss me. Slide down Century, doing about 60 in the gutter lane. Faded off yak and drop the pistol, hopping out the rain. I won't change, keep it a Google the only way. mention me, I come out and play. That's on the gang. We're not the same. I ain't nothing like these rap niggas. Hanging with bangers, no bodyguards, we all strapped, nigga. All truth, no lies, facts over feelings. We ain't gon' start something we can't finish. Google gang.
Better keep that shit up Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gon' be a lot of shirts press, rest in peace. Keep it a Google, better keep it a Google. Keep that shit Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gon' be a lot of shirts press, rest in peace. Keep it a Google, you better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. You better keep it a Google. Better keep it a Google. Keep it a Google. Google gang.
Jeter, capital G, capital I, capital T, capital A. Show is a blessing to be in the black box and blow us a session. That's why gratitude is the attitude on my mama on this Saturday, Sabbath, for a lot of my loved ones. I know y'all see the title. We gonna get to all that, but I stumbled up on something. First, let me do the word of the day. On my mama, on my mama, I ain't seen it all, done it all. On my mama, I done came across some timeless footage. And just to show the dynamic, I connected the footage I just came across with some more recent footage. And the footage I came across is my nigga Puto in the studio with Nipsey and my nigga Daddy-O from Baby Loc. Long years ago. And then I fused that studio session interview with the final session when Puto was holding the camera. And it's crazy because you'll see Puto on here talking to the cameraman, and then and as the footage fuses, Puto is the cameraman. And it just kind of showed like the whole journey. So I stumbled across it, I loaded it up. I want to share it with y'all before we even get into what it do. BS, I see you. But we do have a word of the day, timeless. And because of timeless being the word of the day, I feel motivated to share some of this timeless footage that I have here. It was really inspiring to me because I've heard of a lot of accounts from times of these times. I was never there. But now to actually see, it's just something. Timeless means not restricted to a particular time or date. It is a synonym of eternal or ageless. Fashion experts say that a black dress worn with a strand of pearls is timeless. Proverbs are statements of timeless wisdom. So without any further ado, what I would love to share with you is this timeless fusion of footage from my point of view on my mama. Rest in peace to the Keyway Christ, neighborhood Nip. Shout out to Puto, by Day Uno, Daddy-O, D Coca.
What up, fellas?
How you doing? Another type of cipher in here.
Man,
you filming it? You saying my name?
Man, I'm cool. I'm doing all right.
Make sure you edit. Make sure you edit that out.
No name.
Yeah, man.
No name.
Man, my name is Rare, homie.
Man. Rare.
R-A-R-E.S. You feel me?
Let me get that again.
Yeah, look. R-A-R-E.S.
We got that.
JDC. Jordan Down Projects. You feel me?
For sure.
Watch Bam.
And we don't smoke stress.
No
we only
stress.
smoke the best.
Yeah, so I could put y'all up in the documentary, right?
Yeah, Cali
The
palm
Butter Vision.
trees. Cali palm trees. I love them long.
All right. This nigga is crazy. What up, man?
What's up, Jack, man?
Hey, that. Oh, you on your liquors there, huh?
You know it.
Right.
You see, it's all about this. It's a Los Angeles thing, you know. I'm from the West, but I'm from the East side of that, though, you know. I don't got no problem with being on the West, because, you know, that's where I'm from, man, you know what I'm saying? So,
$27.
shit, they niggas get head in the car. I get
$20. $20. Go eat right now. We got $20.
Oh, the toilet. You can give me.
You see that?
For sure. We made it.
You see that? We got to turn the motherfucking camera around and get his face on here. Because y'all ain't gonna even know who this nigga is. Oh, shit. There we go. That's the motherfucking man right there. Y'all watch and see. I'm on my way. I'm right behind you.
Prophetic, like, no, yeah, the right shit. He
Called the Riot.
Yeah, it was shortly before too. It was less than a year before that song.
Yeah. Almost probably why they made him that. They neutralized him. They neutralized Ice-T. Them niggas was on some political shit at one point and it was like popular.
Right. It's only one way y'all gonna win. You ain't gonna be that way. You better stop.
In the aquarium. When the people that run the aquarium come get at you, what else you gonna do? So everybody ain't willing to drown.
You want this Friday to work?
Ain't all them other ones out there?
Yeah, we gonna make
See,
sure.
I don't think it was that direct. I think he just smelt the change in the air. Like, okay.
And he was smart enough to go with it.
Yeah, he like, I'm out, next in the future.
Yeah, he like, I'm at a level, I gotta make a decision. I'm gonna go this way.
Motherfucker don't like you right now, G.
Them CDs still on the shelf.
Right. Yeah,
If you want
yeah.
to tap into the message, it's still there. If you want to stand, so you gotta get cracked.
It's crazy how back in the day when he was on the front side of the camera, he was so humble. Tell the cameraman, turn the camera around because I ain't gonna never see who was on the camera. Now he is, don't never turn the camera around. That's him on the camera now.
It's the big old deal, man. Whatever. You don't mind the camera right now, what?
Gadgets, huh?
Oh yeah, you know I stay with something popping, man. You already know. You'll be in something with this footage, trust me.
All right.
I got you.
That's even deep. I nigga Puto always saying something prophetic, prolific. He telling that dude while he videotaping, you gonna be in something with this footage. But it's crazy how he was pressing the cameraman 20 years earlier to turn the camera around. And here he is, the cameraman, 20 years later. I got so much footage filmed by Puto that would make him seem like he wasn't on the scene if he wasn't saying something in the background. He always so humble, just grabbed the camera. But y'all want to share that timeless footage on the day when our word of the day was timeless. I just came across it because that is my day uno. Y'all see the Come Smoke One With Us footage. You see in the Day Uno song, you see how Cole spelled his name, Rare Rest, R-A-R-E.S. So remember in the Day Uno song, I'ma like, niggas know, ever since Day Uno, for Rare Rest of Tarzan was another nickname he had in his neighborhood that everybody called him. So I say, niggas know, ever since Day Uno, for Rare Rest of Tarzan, I'ma say Puto. So I named Cuz Puto. So you see, way back then he was Rare S. But you also see in the song I say, in 03 he introduced me to Nip. I said 03 instead of 01 for the sake of the rhyme. I sacrificed the factoid to rhyme 03, I was going to O East rhyme pattern. It was really like more like 01, but just embodies my verse. Striking really is about Puto. Mention neighborhood Nip, talk about he was my introduction. Y'all see how early the footage I got with him, but now this show how way early it started. On my mama, SPI, Puto, rest in peace, neighborhood Nip, they don't know.
That's my day uno. Only me and him in his two-door Benz. That's my bro. We don't call each other friends, day uno. Even ride with me to the end. Even let me have the last shot at him. That's my day uno. We stay cracking. And when I die, he one of the niggas carrying my casket. Gang bang active. Really with the shit, stay banged up. My day one ain't never changed up. That's my day uno.
Niggas know ever since Day Uno. For Rare Rest of Tarzan, I'ma say Puto. And I mean that with all due disrespect to the ops off tops if you diss the set. This man though, I go half on the sack with him. Double back on foot with the Mac with him. Cognac, that's what my joint drank, period. I done seen him do it point blank. Neighborhood for death though, EC on mine. Every time still give my nigga 3 up high. When it's cracking, He usually a trip before me in 03 introduced me to Nip. Got a lot of politics between the two turfs. Choose to keep it mafia like Blue Smurf. Half the time I don't even like her, but I ain't never met a nigga like
That's my day uno. Only me and him in his two-door Benz. That's my bro. We don't call each other friends, day uno. Even ride with me to the end. Even let me have the last shot at him. That's my day uno. We stay cracking. And when I die, he one of the niggas carrying my casket. Gang bang active. Really with the shit, stay banged up. My day one ain't never changed up. That's my day uno. So when it come to dying, it ain't nothing. Killing ain't shit either. Enemies know we stay hunting. We know it's wrong, but we love it. Where you wanna take it? We in the streets. We don't mind a little confrontation. Whole lot of gunplay with me and my low. I'm talking pistol with the scopes when we out on patrol. Hunting for domes. My low was a fool when he get it in. Pull up on him like cuz, let's slide it and getting in. Lil Mac down, my bro. Ain't gotta prove a point. It's facts over feelings in my SPI voice. M's be the logo. That's my day uno. We ain't friends. It's only me and cuz in this Benz. Like identical twins. We on that same shit. Day unos. Them be the niggas that I bang with. A lot of politics between both gangs, it is what it is. The homies live the game. That's my day uno. Only me and him in his two-door Benz. That's my bro. We don't call each other friends, day uno. Even ride with me to the end. Even let me have the last shot at him. That's my day uno. We stay cracking. And when I die, he one of the niggas carrying my casket. Gang bang active. Really with the shit, stay banged up. My day one ain't never changed up. That's my day uno.
Day Uno available on all digital platforms. Off the Loke EP, tap in or tap out. SBS and BS, Puto on the beat. On my mama now. I don't know if I'm late to this. I ain't never heard nothing about it. Y'all know I be late to all type of shit, especially when it comes to these headlines. I don't really be tapped in. But the nigga, the baby, like I see like from at a slight distance, the type of reputation he done developed with being an active nigga out here in the midst of all this success. Seen how he went big on his little baby mama. I don't know if she was tripping, if she deserved it or not. I'm not saying get big necessarily in a negative way, but I know a lot of people could view the little episode as negative. I seen her broski put himself in it, and then I seen the little bowling alley scenario, digitalized, call a nigga out. You know, I ain't never heard him regret no head up terms, but once you state violent intentions for a nigga, you gotta be careful in what fashion you encounter him, because just because you hollered out me and you one-on-one don't mean that the person who hear you have violent intentions toward is gonna be in agreement with that. You like open up a can of worms. But then, like, I know some old footage of Cuz squabbling in the mall, type of shit. I don't know. I be hearing people say, like, it be staged. I don't know nothing about it. I'm just seeing the build up. I seen Cuz, like, apparently be out and about, out of bounds, filming. Some niggas try to press him, and Cuz stood on his grizzle, like, you got me fucked up. Now, I just came across this footage of what is reportedly, apparently, a 911 call to Cuz calling 911 because somebody done breached the security in this multi-million dollar estate. And Cuz done already put fire in him, put something hot in that hip, and he called 911 like, y'all need to come get this dude up off my property, because I done had to pop him because he done trespassed and I didn't know his intention, you know. He just so calm and cool with the way he just talked to the people. This little call like 4 minutes low, but I was just checking him out though. Like, y'all gotta let me know, is this, cause like it seemed like there's somewhat, it might be some altering on the voice. So I hate to just run with something and then it be a straight booth, cause I didn't do no research. So I just came across it, listened to it, and then I deemed it authentic. It just seemed to be authentic, even though it seemed like it might be something going on technically with the voices over the call. I just tripped, you know, just from hearing tons of 911 calls in my life via telephone shows, news, things of that nature, cuz. And then weighing the weight of what happened, cuz. I just love the way cuz is getting at the 911 operator. Cause like you can hear a nigga screaming like right on my mama did like the lady asking him questions about the man condition as like is he alert, is he breathing, and like the first thought that come to my mind, she is obviously just ignoring that fact, and then just what I'm thinking, he like, man, lady, you don't hear this man, but I'll check him out though. If anything I seen make him seem like he stumped down about that get down, this right here is like, hey, I know these dudes be in these other states where this is way more easy to pull off. But just imagine if we could have had Pop Smoke with a 911 call sounding similar to this. I could imagine what happened to Pop Smoke is what caused a nigga to be so motivated to make sure he's in position to make a call like this. Check cuz out though.
Hurricane 911, oh, somebody's trespassing on my. He shot him in his leg. Y'all hear him? Get here. Get him together.
Sorry, what? Can you repeat that phone number for me?
135. I do not know my number with this guy sitting here screaming.
Okay. And what's going on there?
Guy trespassing on my property. Hurry up and get here.
Sir, what did you do?
I shot him in his leg.
Okay. And why did you do that?
He's trespassing on my property, calling me by my name. I don't know what he said for, what he here to take, what he here to do, but he's shot his leg. He's neutralized until you guys get here.
Sir, are you with him now?
He's right here in front of me.
Okay. Is he awake?
Well, football field on my property.
Sir, is he awake?
Yes. Do you hear him?
Is he breathing?
Yes, he's shot.
Like, okay, are you a robot, AI? They trying to make AI more human. So if they want AI to be more human, why would she not skip the is he alive? You hear this man moaning and crying and all that. Oh, blah, 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 blah.
Stop.
Okay.
And it's leg.
Just stay on line, okay?
Okay, yeah. Come on, He shot like in his lower thigh.
Sir, is there any serious bleeding?
I said yes, bro.
Okay. Is he completely alert?
Is he what?
Is he completely alert?
Do you hear him? Do you not hear this man, bro?
Sir, I'm asking you, is he completely alert?
Yeah, I can't hear you repeating every question that you ask me because he's over here screaming, bro. Like, y'all just get...
Oh, my mama, you just put something hot in somebody. Listen to how calm he talking, man. His voice ain't fluctuating. She tripping. Like, just think about it. I'm letting you know somebody just came and onto my property and she's speaking to him like she know he calling and that he's not. If he would sound like, yes ma'am, I had to shoot him, I don't know what happened, and she'd have been like, she'd have been way more, she could tell what part of the culture he from, and she treating him almost like a suspect. Shut up, lady. Oh, my mama don't like
somebody here. And tell them when they pull up to try to hit the sirens or something so I can know to open the gate.
Alright, is there more than one wound?
Say what?
Is there more than one wound?
All I see is one individual. I don't know if he got somebody with him. I don't know. We have no way of knowing that. But in order for him to get here, he had to jump over a fence and everything.
Okay, where's your firearm, sir?
Right here in my hand.
Okay. I'm gonna need you to secure your firearm, sir. Sir.
It's secure.
Sir.
It's secure. I told you it's secure. I'm not putting it down with this trespass right here on my property. I'm not doing it. I
Okay, I understand that, sir, but I need
I'm talking about.
secure
I have to let the police in the gate anyway, but I don't know who he got with him, what he came up for, but he's already acre onto my property. And he had to trespass on somebody else's property to even get on my property.
Yes, sir, I need you to stay on the line with me.
Okay, come on. I'm trying to go get my other phone, and I got to open up the gate with. I got to do one or the other. I got to get somebody here.
Okay. And can you just tell me what happened?
I already told you what happened.
I understand you said he's trespassing. I need to know the events leading up to this.
I still got to look out for somebody who might be with this guy. I don't got time for you. Just play this.
All right, sir. So you don't want to cooperate?
Look at that. Look how she treating him. The man just went through a traumatic event on his property. He done told her everything he could possibly tell her. She's asking him the same question. I remember Ice Cube on the song, on an old song, when he got shot in the song, and he in the hospital, chained to the bed, and he like, police steadily asking who did the busing, and he like got a little skit where the song break down. They like, who shot you? He like, man, what does this matter? I'm shot. So I'm just tripping on how this lady just flipped it. He's being very calm, collective, and cooperative, and all in one breath, she gonna say, oh, you're not gonna cooperate, huh? That's crazy. You know that she is fully aware, at least in her perspective, that she's dealing with one of us. It's the only way she's giving him that funky ass attitude while he's calling to report an intruder at his home that he had to deal with, and now he's calling for assistance. And look how she treating him, cuz they don't give a fuck about us. Oh, my mama.
Yes, sir. This is Idaho County 911.
Hello?
Yes, sir. This is Idaho County 911.
Are y'all at the gate yet?
Yeah, I'm not.
That's fucked up. They like cuz hung up on her. They tried to call 911 back. You know how hard it is to call 911 back and get the same exact person? He was like shocked, like damn, same bitch. But like she kind of like broke it down after that though. Like she broke it down though. Like.
Oh, sure, sir. I'm just trying to speak with you until they get there. I need you to stay on the line with me until officers arrive.
And I need to make sure that nobody that's with him is not sneaking up on me.
Okay.
Finish doing whatever he came to do. You get what I'm saying?
Okay. Is there a reason? Is there a reason you think he was sneaking up on you?
What you mean? He ducked behind a wall on my property, looking over into the open area of my house.
That's where you saw him?
Yes, that's where he.
And you're saying he was armed?
I have no way. I still have no way of knowing that. That's why I can't sit on the phone in public and shoot. You got you somebody trespassing somewhere and you have a firearm on them. What do you guys say? Keep your hands on your skin, right?
Okay. And you said you saw him crouching and watching you?
Allow me to watch his hands and anybody. Please. And give me a call back. I gave him something to put pressure on his wound. He's right here. He's still good. He's still breathing. That's why I'm calling y'all to help him. So y'all need to stop interviewing and interrogate me when you get here. And y'all get here and say this man life and get this man off my property. Thank you.
Oh, my mama, I can't imagine a citizen handling a situation any more sufficiently, efficiently. That was the appropriate protocol. He did not lose his temper. He did not get disrespectful with the 911 operator that was far less than professional with him throughout that call. I just hope that the law that protects all these other citizens that bear arms at homes and utilize them against intruders or the Kyle Rittenhouses who illegally possess firearms and go to other states and use them to take lives, and the law bends in his favor. I just hope they don't try to pull no twist on cuz. I could see him pulling a twist on my mama. The lady is interrogating him as a 911 operator. She almost sounds like a detective. I don't know if she thought about it or after he called back in and she still got the answer and she seen how calm he came and approached her again, that caused her to break it down and be more respectful toward him and pay more attention to his actual concern. But I would be highly offended in hindsight. I love the way he kept his calm and didn't let it affect him at that moment. Because just think of the things she was suggesting. I love the way she told him secure the firearm, like basically suggesting that he should not have it on his person. And just think of the mentality. This is two mentalities you can have. Well, that might be a good idea because the police finna come here. I don't want them to see me with this gun and shoot me. That's the first thought of the majority people. But he was on point. I know he told her, I know I gotta watch him. But I think from the way he carrying himself, he might, you know what happened when the police show up to his shooting and we on the scene. You never know how it's gonna turn out. He sound like a nigga with some Tupac in him, even though Tupac didn't know those was police officers. He sound like he'd rather have a fighting chance than to end up the police respond and just get to shooting at the wrong person. Salute to Cuz for like, yeah, you can say what you want about a lot of the extracurricular, young, active. I believe he possesses an amount of maturity where he gonna curtail a lot of that and tuck a lot of that activity in the backside of his program, which, you know, only a wise man is capable of doing with growth, experiences, and journeys. And I don't make him out to be no fool, so I don't judge no man by some of the interactions that he may have had since he's been famous that may have caused him to seem that he behaved less than professional. Being professional for a cat from coming from where we come from a lot of times is like a tightrope trick you got to learn to walk. And I think he's doing relatively well. And I just admire his whole charisma of the way he handles such a important situation. A lot of people wouldn't handle it so smooth, wouldn't be able to like realize how the 911 officer is playing him and not lose his cool. Cause I could just imagine myself on my mama, cause at some point throughout that call, I probably would have had some colorful words for that 911 caller. She was on some BS. But I just hope we stay tapped into that story. Make sure that Cuz come out on the right side of that legally. Do anybody have any idea at when that actually took place? Is that old? Is that new? But what he gotta definitely realize, too, he gotta be careful. Cause being marked as somebody willing to defend himself, and he one of us, and plus you flashy, fly, and I don't want to use I want to use 3 F's, but the third F can be confused with disrespect. So I'm gonna make sure I do the disclaimer and then say flashy, fly, and flamboyant. I definitely don't mean it in the way you try to play a nigga with. I'm just saying he out there, and it's obvious. And, you got to be careful. You about the same complexion as Pop, and you working with the potential to make a hell of an impact. And just throughout the process, my nigga, don't forget to read between the lines.
We read between the lines. We read between the lines. We read between
On the set, cause I swore I had covered my base. Ended up in court, had to fight a couple of cases. Crackers don't care when you coming in places. It be written on their faces. Them motherfuckers is racist. Fuck trial, shit tricky, give me the deal. I ain't never seen a real killer beat a pill. Shooter got a brighter future if he got a date. Behind the gate, lot of politics to tolerate. Sitting in the car, finna split a cigar. To my niggas on the yard, send my biggest regards. You don't wanna run it back, we already ran it. You landed flat on his back, cause I'm heavy-handed. On the catching of the fame, we can follow up. But I ain't waiting all day, niggas squabble up. Gang of anger, got it all bottled up. Gang bangers, whole world follow us. Evil signs you believe, can you see the sign? Tell me who gon' lead the blind, why they lead the blind? Am I wrong cause I'm all about me and mine? Niggas better catch on, read between the lines. Evil signs you believe, can you see the sign? Tell me who gon' lead the blind, why they lead the blind? Am I wrong cause I'm all about me and mine? Niggas better catch on, read between the lines. Niggas clowns need to be in the circus. Putting these buzzers on the turf, they defeating the purpose. The first to return when the enemy serves. Immediately on ease, these weenies be nerve dedicated to a section that didn't deserve us. It turned us into murderers and then the deserters. Number one lesson I learned in the pen: when you lose your respect, you can't earn it again. Smoke a lot, classified most faded. The local won't be satisfied till all his folks made it. This Cabbage Patch where he caught most of the damage at. Perhaps he know a magic plastic surgeon that can manage that. Ask me, I'm just a product of my habitat. Narcotic habits where they quick to let you have it at.
big homie talking about he need half that. I'm laughing at him as if my little bastard having that. Imagine that. Can you see the sun? Tell me who gon' lead the blind? Why they lead the blind? Am I wrong? Cause I'm all about me and mine. Niggas better catch on, read between the lines. Evil times you believe, can you see the sun? Tell me who gon' lead the blind? Why they lead the blind? Am I wrong? Cause I'm all about me and mine. Niggas better catch on, read between the lines.
Read between the lines on all digital platforms, man. My boy Benzino been ending up in my DM a lot lately, man. And I know Benzino, quite well. We've been quite cordial for quite some years. My nigga Dave Mays as well. And I steady want to give Benzino the benefit of the doubt. Every time his name pop up in the headline and y'all hit me, I really avoid covering a lot of it because it'd be like, I really feel sympathetic toward him for what the saga seems to be between he and his daughter in the public eyesight. I hate to see him suffering that type of discord. However, I remember he was quite vocal about describing some things that I believe it was K. Slay did in regards to T.I., the tipster, and describing them as bitch shit. And then we kind of like reacted toward the fact that he was on this like marriage show with Althea, cuz. And as much as I got love for cuz, it seemed like for him to be so bold describing somebody else's activities as bitch shit, he had been kind of caught up in some bitch shit himself. So it was like, that was like Pop cursing the kettle, calling the kettle black. Then recently, shout out to Cavario, he got caught up with the little footage where it appeared that he was sharing a hotel room with a man, and a lot of people brought that footage into question, like on some suspect type thing. Then we reacted to that, and we gave him a pass definitely because it's no way to just suggest on a man that from that footage, regardless, even though I was aware that I could see what people were trying to infer, it's no way to just place that on the man. Like I say, Cavario is my comrade, and Benzino is also somebody that I'm cool with. So, nigga ain't finna never judge, rush to jump and assume or to come to that conclusion. Then, recently they hit my DM with this whole thing about him messing with a tranny. And I'm like, damn. And I watched it, right? I watched it, then I watched him go on Queen's Flip and do an interview trying to explain why he was having. I got the conversation he had with the tranny. We gonna watch that, right? But I ain't got the conversation with Big Train. Thank you for the membership. I ain't got the conversation with Queen Flip. But he was basically on there rationalizing why he was caught being recorded talking to the tranny like this. And his explanation seemed to make a bit of sense. Like, if you had to just give him the benefit of the doubt, you could see what he was saying being the case, because he was basically describing the conversation as he was just did some. It was kind of scary. But y'all, I'm gonna let y'all see for yourself on this one. Then dude, all right, we gonna go there. We gonna go there, and then like just check cuz out on the convo. Y'all decide for yourself, and then we'll see. Oh, blah, 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 blah. That's a little reading work if y'all want to check. Like, why can't you? I'm gonna give y'all a little chance to catch that read work, and too, it's some little work you can read though, like read the paperwork. Though, like, what the heck? Okay, let's go. Pause it, man. Y'all can read that paperwork real quick. That's just kind of set up, give you some context as to what's going on. Now, this, yeah, why, bam.
Like, why can't you understand that? You don't fucking look bad, I do.
this my thing on the Cavario in the hotel room. This what blew my mind in the aftermath of all that. Somebody sent me a clip of Whack Ho No Honey and Benzino on Clubhouse arguing and screaming and fussing and fighting with some homosexual men that were insinuating that that footage of Cavario and Benzino was suspect or beyond. And Whack Ho No Honey and Benzino was on the phone arguing with these homosexuals, being very vulgar and just violent with their words and just so defensive and disrespectful toward the idea that this could even be anywhere near close to M. Benzino's nature. And this is another reason why I can't imagine why Ho No Honey would find himself in that conversation. However, Benzino was just so disrespectful toward these homosexuals about even suggesting that he might be complicit with that type of lifestyle. But then here he is talking to this person with a wig on that was born a man, and listen to him, what he really feels when he doesn't believe anybody's listening but him and the other person.
Like, why can't you understand that? You don't fucking look bad, I do. You can never look bad. Because see, in this world, you ain't doing nothing wrong. It would be wrong if I did. Can't you get that through your head? You're not looking bad, Shauna. You're looking like a fucking chick. Hey, it's just a chick and she tried to fuck with a nigga. I'm looking wrong because what the fuck are you doing trying to fuck with a transgender? Don't always, like the trans thing is always going to come up in certain ways, but it doesn't take away who you are and the qualities that you have. That's all I'm saying. So it's just that the world's not ready for that, because believe me, man, they would hop on me like a fucking, it would be, my father would disown me, it would be a fucking mess with me. See, Shauna, I'm just now adapting to this type of world. But who I was before, I'm like alpha male, you know what I'm saying? I'm that nigga. Now, yes, I'm saying this shit is all new to me, and I'm trying to be open-minded about it. But then I'm like, I said, wow, this is crazy, because she looks, the way they got you looking, the way you, it's just, you know what I mean? Like, so, and it's not like I've even said, okay, well, let me go look at some other trans now. I haven't even looked at that. I haven't even done that. I love porn. I don't watch tranny porn. I don't watch gay porn. But that's just me. You know what I'm saying? I'm old in my ways. I'm a 55-year-old nigga. You know what I'm saying?
So listen, Daddy.
It is what it is.
I'm gonna try not to be selfish. Okay, since you're saying I'm being selfish.
Yeah, because you're not thinking about me and what I could be going through. That's not fair. Because people are cruel, and my world would be finished. I would be done. I would. What little I'm trying to get back now, what little I'm trying to get Zeno back into the thing now, I'd be done. Like, but that's not what the world's gonna think. They're gonna be like, man,
so reminiscent of Buck Jenner, cuz, like, as far as being on the phone with a transgender, I don't know, in hip hop, I don't know nothing to compare that to other than what we heard Buck Jenner go through. That's crazy. Now, let me tell y'all what he's like. You know what? You gotta stretch your brain.
I ain't nothing like you fucking rap niggas.
Too far to give this nigga the benefit of the doubt, bro. This nigga like, hey, the motherfucker called him daddy, cuz, and he didn't check him. So look, he like, look. You finna see a trend. Do you hear him say, I used to be alpha male. Used to be. I was trying to give him keyword points, because earlier he was saying if. I would look bad if. So I'm like, okay, keywords. Then he like, I used to be alpha. Now that's going to take us all the way to the snitchuation. You see the title say snitchuation. Now remember we were saying we seen him do some big shit on the Marriage Show and all that. Behind the Althea broad, the whole term "Smash the Homies," I believe, was coined through Althea, right? That was cuz like Boo Bay, whatever, on the Love and Hip Hop franchise. She a baddie, but she's apparently she been around in his circle, but he still was ready to wife her and all that. So you would think reality is scripted and it's the show, and this shit was over 10, 15 years ago, because it's still going out backwards over this broad. Now this is a clip that was sent to me that's over an hour long. I watched the whole thing. I didn't, of course, not gonna watch the whole thing with y'all, but I picked a small piece of the clip to show, right? Blow my mind, because in the beginning of the clip that I don't have to show, you can go check it out. And I don't know how old this is, but you got to check this nigga Benzino out, because in the beginning of the clip, the part I don't have, as soon as it set the script, set the scene, like as soon as it start off, cause already you see like you seen the inside of a body cam of a police driving to a location. As the police drive to the location, as he arrives, there's already police on location, and this nigga Benzino outside with his shirt off. First thing out his mouth is he argues a nigga. Like, so first of all, he done popped up at the bitch Althea house. Excuse me, never call you bitch again. I want to refrain from just referring to females as bitches in general. I don't like that. I'm gonna try to pick up where Pac left off with the never call you bitch again movement. But anyway, Althea, his bra, his female, he telling the police he came to see his son play tennis, right? But what appears to have happened is she got a dude, some company, and they went on like a walk, like a health walk, nature, whatever. And as they pop up on they walk on some like cupcake and shit, Benzino throw a nutty. So now it's all these police around, and he tell a nigga, Benzino talking real, he going off on the nigga, talking crazy to him. So the nigga tell him like, man, I don't fight. So the nigga Benzino gonna say, well, yeah, you better have some guns. And then nigga was like, some respond. Next thing you know, Benzino was like telling the police, oh, you see, he just threatened me with a gun. He just threatened me with a gun. He just like, I'm talking about then for the rest of the time, this whole hour, all he keeps saying, this man just threatened me with a gun, which he didn't. Then, bro, it all boiled down. He done beat the man car up. He go to jail, but it all boiled down to this nigga get the boo-hoo crying to Althea like, you gonna do me like, man, no further ado. This is just like a lot for anyone's man character to sustain publicly. Like, bro, what the fee nah eating? First of all, he popped up in the Uber. Then later on, you're gonna see as soon he's like an untamable animal. He's out of control. Like, mind you, I got like 3-4 minutes of an hour clip. It was like 52 minutes. He wants to get at this man. This man was present and there was no officers around. And the only physical contact was between Benzino and this man's truck. However, when it became to be a whole community of police there, Benzino was the type of person that was so hard to hold back to try to get at this man. It's the funniest shit. Then he disrespectful to everybody, the police, everybody. Then all of a sudden the police give him a compliment and it just subdues him. The police told him, man, you look too big. Why would I want to fight you? And all of a sudden he just kissed the police ass. Just check it out though. We go check Benzino out. Po Benzino, man. Man, we go from Kanye to Will Smith. I know cuz not on their level as far as prestige, but he's still a public figure. And to see all these men emasculated like this, just and another thing throughout the whole thing, he keeps saying, this is right in front of my son, right in front of my son. And like, he's not really realizing the worst thing that's happening right in front of his son is his behavior. It's extremely troubling. Let's check cuz out.
Oh, well.
Hey, you want me to get the witness writing? I wrote on it.
the worst thing in my fucking life. I can't fucking believe it. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Anytime when he's gonna get a gun after me, it's hard. He's gonna get a gun after me. That son of a bitch said he's gonna get a gun after me. He said to punish you.
This nigga is hollering to the police over and over again. He said he's gonna get a gun after me. He said he's gonna get a gun after me. The police asked him what happened before we pulled up. He said, I was just right here with my son, and this motherfucker walked up talking about he's an ex-cop and he's gonna get a gun after me. What a cold snitchuation. Benzino, that's all bad, bro. Wow. Over the Punani, though. Wow.
He said he'll make no fucking threat. He's gonna get a gun after me.
He told us continually in front of you, in front of us. He said he don't fight. That's what he kept saying.
He said he gets guns.
Right.
Oh, she got a water. Yo, pussy, yo.
All right, you gotta stop.
Yo,
you're gonna have a different problem. Stop. Just don't. Entertain
tell him to get the fuck out of here.
Hey,
then,
step
man.
back behind the truck,
you fucking pussy. He's trying to taunt me right now, man.
He's literally not even engaging with you, so don't engage with him.
I can't believe you. You getting water? I can't fucking believe you. How could you do this to me for him?
All right, do me a favor. Put your hands behind your back for me real quick, all right?
How could you do this to me? Let me get my bag, sir.
We'll get it. We'll get it.
Put them in the hatties.
That's my property, so please bring it.
No, we're gonna bring it with you. Do you have a shirt you want to put on or anything?
It's right there. What am I being arrested for, sir?
Right now, you're arrested for criminal damage for the truck.
I didn't do nothing to the truck,
I'm
yo.
telling you, they all.
That's how you snitched on me. I can't believe you out there. As much as I've done for you. As much as I've done for you.
Okay.
I can't fucking believe you.
Come on. Be done with them.
I can't believe you.
Come on.
Yo.
Come on.
Come on, man. You ain't gotta try to get the whole, hey, Black Lives Matter, yo.
Whole story.
All right?
I understand.
All right? You ain't gotta be trying to fucking rough me up, all right? Let me get my shirt. You ain't gotta try to rough me up.
Is there
I
anything
promise you fucking rough me up, yo. Put your hands on me.
We wouldn't do that.
Trying to rough me up, man. I didn't do shit to his fucking car.
Look how big you are. Why would I want to fucking try and fight you, dude?
Man, I don't
want to be honest about it.
I don't want to fight.
Right.
We don't either.
All right, you heard him say, look how big you are. Now watch he don't have no more tough shit to say. It's over with. He done fell in love with the police. Watch this.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Put the AC on, sir.
Yeah, I'll turn it up full blast.
All right, look, you see like what I'm saying. All right, it's the last clip. Look at, watch this. This also let you know whether these is very, very current or if they kind of old or whatever. These clips is in the same time frame because you heard him tell Shauna, I'm 55. Now watch this and watch how this nigga start apologizing to the police and they just best friends. These type of niggas you gotta watch, bro. Get in the police car and get like this. Yeah, that conversation will get very, very, very extensive. These type of niggas tell the police anything. Just listen. Pay attention. Oh, that's the wrong shit. Hold on. Bam, here we go. Whoa, my bad.
1965, dude, you're 55 years old?
Yes, sir.
Jesus, dude, you look like you're 35.
Thank you, I appreciate that. Listen, I apologize to you, man. I didn't,
Oh, no, not at all, man. I mean, I understand. Like I said, it's a fucked up situation. I thank you for being mad at him and not turning it against us.
Nah, man, I apologize to y'all. Y'all didn't have nothing.
apology. At the end of the day, I gotta be a man about it and move on, you know? It's just not easy. The first time I see some shit like that. I still love her.
Right, and I know it sucks because y'all always gonna have a kid together.
Hey, I see. She chose her side today. That's it. Done. My hands are washed.
And then, yeah, that's kind of what she did too, which is kind of fucked up, but
She's gonna regret it, trust me.
Mama, it's about 2 years ago, because he said he was 55, and it was said he was born in 65. So that would have been, what, 2000? So cuz like 57 now. So that was 2 years ago. Probably what happened is the body cam footage in these cases get released on a delayed schedule. And that's probably why it's just surfacing right now. But what blow my mind as well is this, cuz must not been aware or been thinking of the fact that he was being recorded. Cause y'all gotta go make sure you do yourself a favor. Whether you washing dishes, multitasking, you don't have to sit there and stare, but give yourself a chance to be entertained by the entire 52 minutes of body cam footage. It'll blow your mind. You gonna see out there in her little workout shit with her pony. Ooh, she got a fireman. He making it real clear. I only known her 3 days, but he got a spinning night bag over there in the house. And Benzino done popped up on some in an Uber. He in a truck. She got a whip in the driveway. He popping up in the Uber because his son is playing tennis over here, trying to act like this is. It's what it seemed like. Because she telling the police, yeah, we've been trying to make it work off and on here and there in the last few months. This nigga told the police, I just fucked her a month ago, man. He told her, he said, oh, you got him water? How could you do me like this? But anyway, he telling the police, he like, whoop, wop, wop. So it seemed like, she got his little pink shit on, fly. He probably fresh out the gym, got a fresh pump. Because he only nigga out there ain't got no clothes on. So it seemed like popped up in the Uber and thought he was going to get the regular rekindle type, go watch his son play tennis. I don't know if his son went live or text him and told him he was at the tennis courts. He thought he was going to pop up, finish the tennis session with his son, and then like matriculate into like a weekend at the, with her at her house, like probably has happened in the past. But this time he popped up, she got people's present, and he didn't know how to handle it. And it was so cold because it seemed like he was already there working his little mojo. He was there with his son at the tennis shit, and then he peeped them walking up together. She got a little halter top, little stretch pants on, ponytail, and the other nigga, like, he don't look all like how Diesel like Cuz trying to look, but he's just like a taller. He don't look like no punk. He look like a little older. He tell the police he retired fireman. So my thing is this: all the antics that Benzino pulled for 52 minutes while the police was around, I wonder why he was unable to make physical contact with this man before they arrived. But the man telling the police, man, I just met her a couple days ago. He like, I just want to go get my bag out the house. So like, Cuz popped up, think he finna rendezvous and go bad and big, and he turned out getting arrested. Cuz Benzino, don't be no Will, don't be no Kanye. She been like, I watched that little marriage couple shit with Coolio and all that. Cuz she been like doing you bad since then. Like she had the whole. You came to that process and that experience more present and more ready. You applied yourself more than anybody else there. And do you realize when everybody had to speak on everybody, they all turned on you? She did that. Look how Jada is doing Will. Look how Kim did Kanye. Wiggle yourself out of that spectrum, sir. It's not worth it, man. You got to, like, it's seemingly, in general, his publicly exposed interaction with women are dysfunctional totally, from his daughter to his son's mother to now the fact that he's 55 when he's having this conversation with Shauna, and he's 55 when he had this incident with Althea. I am curious to know which incident took place first. Did he get so fed up? with what Althea did to him, and he got to going to do anybody know. But Benzino, between me and you, sometimes you gotta just like suck it up and get at her like this.
Gone. Cut all that drama out. Take that back to your mama house. Shut your mouth, it's just what I'm talking about. Shut your mouth, it's just what I'm talking about. Gone. Cut all that drama out. Take that back to your mama house. Shut your mouth, it's just what I'm talking about. Shut your mouth, it's just what I'm talking about. I swear, no more calling or texting or either. Experience has always been an excellent teacher. I admit, I admire the elegant features. Equally flattered by the fact she let a felon intrigue her. It felt like love, I fell in it eager. But after telling them lies, I could never believe her. At one point, really thought we was forever. Just like everybody else that used to see us together. But whatever, let it burn. Live and you learn. Your biggest concern has always been what you can get in return. Stay stuck on stupid, overstating your status. Reality TV stars motivating the madness. Just gone. Cut all that drama out. Take that back to your mama house. Shut your mouth, that's just what I'm talking about. Shut your mouth, that's just what I'm talking about. Gone. Cut all that drama out. Take that back to your mama house. Shut your mouth, that's just what I'm talking about. Shut your mouth, that's just what I'm talking about. Yeah, I heard the phone ring and I could've responded just like that was your ring and you shouldn't have pondered. I'm humble, but uncomfortable with this verbal confrontation. Heard what you had to say and deserve some constellation. To pinpoint the problem, it's a combination of your negative attitude and conversation. Playing detective, hacking my passwords, immature. Always make sure you had a last word. Bringing up your ex, trying to compare us. Apparently unaware, but don't care. I find it embarrassing. Face to face, flesh to flesh. Feel no affection or reflection. I can tell we killed the connection. So just gone. Cut all that drama out. Take that back to your mama house. Shut your mouth, that's just what I'm talking about. Shut your mouth, that's just what I'm talking about. Gone. Cut all that drama out. Take that back to your mama house. Shut your mouth, that's just what I'm talking about. Shut your mouth, that's just what I'm talking about. That ain't cute. Always trying to hit every blunt. Barely wanna get your nails done every month. Look how insubordinate, ignorant, and hard you in. Was you venting or trying to kill me in the argument? Go on, snap the screenshots. Who you gon' show though? Me and your folk don't even talk no more. You the type to convince me I'm literally the best you ever had, and turn around and try to belittle me with that same old sarcastic smart opinion when I'm speaking from the heart like you hard of hearing. Swear it's nothing to chunk up produce to you and get back to bust the bitches like I used to do. So just gone. Cut all that drama out. Take that back to your mama house. Shut your mouth, that's just what I'm talking about. Shut your mouth, that's just what I'm talking about. Gone. Cut all that drama out. Take that back to your mama house. Shut your mouth, that's just what I'm talking about. Shut your mouth, that's just what I'm talking about.
Yeah, Benzino, you gotta regroup. Explaining yourself about your conversations on the internet. It's only necessary if it's necessary. Real Near Radio, Eastside Herb, Blue Jay on the line. We in the black box. You already know how it go from this point on. What's happening with my real Nears?
What up, Cuzzo? What's up, Kim? I put it on silent.
Hey, y'all been here? Y'all been here since the beginning?
Yep.
So you seen the footage of Puto and Nipsey?
No, I didn't see that.
Let me show y'all this real quick. I ain't gonna play the whole thing, y'all. I'm just gonna play the first half. I ain't gonna play the part that fade into the new session. But just take a look at this, Blue Jay.
Alright.
It's only about a minute long.
What up, fellas?
Man, how you doing?
The type of cipher in here. Man, you filming it? You saying my name?
Man, I'm cool. I'm doing all right.
Make sure you edit that out.
No name.
Yeah, man.
No name. Man, my name is Rare, homie.
Man.
Rare?
R-A-R-E.S. You feel me?
Let me get that again.
Yeah, look.
R-A-R-E.S.
We got that.
JDC.
All right, man. One love.
Jordan Down Projects.
All right,
you feel me?
For sure.
Watch bam.
And we don't smoke stress.
No
we only
stress.
smoke the best.
Yeah, so I could put y'all up in the documentary, right?
Yeah, Cali
The
palm
Butter
trees.
Vision.
Cali palm trees. I love them long.
All right. This nigga is crazy. What up, man?
What's up, Jack, man?
Hey, that. Oh, you on your liquors there, huh?
You know it.
Right.
You see, it's all about this. It's a Los Angeles thing, you know. I'm from the West, but I'm from the East side of that, bro. You know.
Oh, my mama, same bottle. Neighborhood nipple, young crip on the set, wasn't trying to hold the camera nutty with that same persona way, way back. On my mama. So there you go, Blue Jay. What you know about that?
Oh man, I like what you got going on, Spider Loke. You got the
footage, Blue Jay, the footage. I'm asking you a specific question. The footage.
I am. I know. I had to kind of, put my display out there, man. I love it. I had seen some footage last night from one of the guys that was over in his neighborhood that had the equipment that he was using. I forgot his name, but he was freestyling. And I was like, cuz got the same shit on, so y'all must have been taking a lot of footage that night because he was like, he got the same shit on.
I'm talking about in the sense of I'm talking about Google Gang, Black Box, Day Uno, Puto, the Keyway Christ. I'm trying to keep the cohesive thoughts amongst those thoughts, like the time frame and just the whole. What I did was in the beginning of the show, I had that footage. It fused right into that session that I had with Nipsey right before he passed when Puto had the camera. If I would have let it keep playing, you would have saw where Puto would have told the cameraman, hey, turn the camera on you. Ain't nobody gonna know who you is. And I just spoke how humble Puto is, that even in that footage we had of Nipsey, he behind the camera, but he never turned it on himself. And it's something that he very seldom did. I have tons of footage throughout the years traveling across the country that he captured. And I used to try to tell him, I used to always, not always, but every now and then, I would think to motivate him to turn the camera on himself. But it just impresses me to see how he felt that same way about cameramen long ago. But when he became a cameraman, he still was humble enough just to remain behind the camera. Herb, no. Herb tried to hold that camera a little bit across the country on tour.
Till that camera, you gotta know what you're doing, man. You gotta be with it, man.
It's crazy that nigga Benzino is letting his legacy get so close to zero. Zeno zero. Don't want to call him Benzero, but he's getting so close. Cause look what he was telling the Shauna nigga. He was telling him, the little bit of Zeno I'm trying to get back. Your daughter, when your daughter's shitting on you, and now she has a more effective network in the industry that you were once a giant in, that you actually used to co-own the Bible. The Source was considered the hip-hop Bible, nigga, for years, nigga. You were a part creator, controller, and owner of that. Decades later, after it's lost its prominence, and you find yourself scraping, trying to figure out how you can become back relevant in the game. Your daughter, my nigga, is making waves, and for some reason, you do not have enough fatherly rapport where you are a part of it. Do you know how much of a bad dream he got to feel like he trapped in when nobody's around?
Man, especially with them women. It got to be something going on with him personally when you falling out with all these women. Them the ones that support you. Make sure you get your shit right.
Bro, look, right. How, what, at 55, what is the problem with, is she still trying it with you? You want to be there because of your son. She got this big ass fly house. She fine as fuck. How are you not locking it down enough to where you ain't going through this? What is your problem at 55 if you got that action? You got that action, bro. If that's where you want to be enough to where you crying and begging, how are you guys both when nobody's watching? He told the police, I just fucked her a month ago. She told the police when he wasn't nowhere around. We did recently try to make it work. I mean, what if she trying? What could he? Maybe it is the Shaunas and the Cavarios. I don't know.
Yeah, it might be it's that tranny world.
That's crazy. He look ain't no nigga, ain't no woman that respect a nigga for being a stump down type nigga gonna ever respect him after he hears him having that type of exchange that we heard him just have, bro. The same type of exchange Buck Jenner had with Greg. It's the same type of exchange that Benzino is having with Sean, bro. It's crazy, bro.
I tell you what, even when they don't see that exchange, but they know you done took it through the back door behind them door. They ain't gonna never look at you like a man.
Chili. No. Listen, your regular woman, like your baby mama, like he just nutted up over. Just think about her watching the clip of the tranny calling you daddy, and you just keep flowing in the conversation talking about I used to be an alpha male. That nigga said it. The dude I used to be, I was an alpha male. So if that display at her house was after that conversation, you're blowing a whole lot of air. There's nothing alpha about you. Just because you got little, you're 55, and she said, look, I wish you gotta go watch the whole clip, because at one point he told the police, he kept trying to walk over there where the bitch, I'm sorry, never call you bitch again. He kept trying to walk over there where him and her was, and the police kept telling him, like, man, stay away, man, don't go, just try to go. So he was like, man, where is he? He was like, he's right there. He's like, why does he get to be with her? And then the police was like, because she's choosing to be there. He was like, oh, man. And then, I guess, Althea came out and gave Cuz a bottle of water or something. Cuz had a breakdown. He's like, oh, you going to give him water? I can't believe you're going to do me like this over him. This nigga wanted to fight this nigga, bro. Look, I understand his emotions. I've experienced similar scenarios in my 20s, though. Like, you pop up thinking it's one way, and I'm talking about mine was from one day to the next. This nigga gave it 30 days. I'm talking about from one day to the next. I popped up and was surprised and acted way out of character. But I was in my 20s, and I haven't made that mistake since. This dude is 30-something years older than I was. He's, bro, you know what else I picked up and perceived? His perception tells him at his age, even with all the six-pack and all that, he'll never be able to find whatever he got with her. That's what Jada got over Will too. Kanye and Kim, it's the same thing. They so sprung on that experience that they rather sacrifice all their masculinity, all their character in an effort to try to hold on to something that everybody else can obviously see is not worth it.
How you be an alpha and then not be an alpha one day? How you be an alpha one day then not be an alpha? What Cuz talking about?
This the first. No, see, there's one thing of explaining yourself as an alpha, and then I believe that there is a thing as being able to exist amongst alphas and exist in general and have the perception as an alpha without being challenged correctly on the right platform. We never know when the lack of alpha is actually being determined. Ain't no telling what's happened off screen long time ago. However, just because you say I'm an alpha, that don't mean nothing. Once you tell somebody I used to be an alpha, you never were. But what he was trying to explain to the person he was speaking to is, I'm no longer all about heterosexuality. That's what he was saying. He was saying I'm now less than 100% heterosexual. That's what I picked up from that. because he's talking to someone who was born a man, who is now, you don't see, like, he said, man, look how they got you looking. Now, look, I swear to God, he went live with Queen's Flip trying to clean it up and say it ain't what it seemed to be. And the main point he kept making was this. This is how weird niggas is. He kept saying, look, I'm a nasty nigga, Flip. I'm a nasty nigga. Nasty. First of all, he telling the Queen Flips nigga this, how nasty he is. And then the very next thing he would do, yeah, on my mama. The very next thing he do, he would ask him is like, now, I'm a nasty nigga. Now, wouldn't I be saying something nasty on there? Just totally ignoring the fact he said, look how they got you looking.
Queen Flip wanted to laugh a lot through the whole video. You can tell he was withholding his laugh. And the thing is, when you try to get on national TV and explain yourself, it makes you look bad a little bit, man.
No, Queen Flip, I don't know if he was holding back a laugh, but he was definitely trying to express that what you talking about is some bullshit. I don't agree. Is he from Queens? Is that why his name Queen's Flip?
I think so. I think he's from kin to Eric too.
That's the cat that be going around crowning?
Yeah, okay, that's crazy because I got a nephew, Eric Jr. Eric B is my nephew daddy. But anyway, that's crazy because Cuz seemed like he definitely didn't want to hear nothing anti-Curtis.
Yeah, he showed it.
He didn't want to hear.
He was on Curtis' head.
He was on Curtis' nuts.
And I didn't even know that. I didn't know the story about the stabbing until I heard Benzino completed.
Now I've heard that story multiple times, but I never heard the extension of him running for safety and finding solace in Benzino's arms. I never knew they shared that moment so long ago. You know, I wasn't aware of that. Shout out to Black Child though. I've been hollering at Black Child lately. Fucking with my boy Giz. My boy Giz plugged me in with him, just doing some business with my nigga Gizmo, neighborhood to the neighborhood. One of his other close constituents. Giz ain't an industry nigga, but he happened to know me and he knows somebody else. And he know Black Child. So Black Child and myself correspond quite a few times recently. Shout out to Cuz. On my mama.
Yeah. I seen on your Instagram. Y'all go check out Spider Loc on Instagram. I seen all them pictures of back in the day with the G Unit thing going on. And
shout out to whoever that is that made that fan page. I want to put in a disclaimer. A lot of times the cat that make the fan page, when he posts pictures of me and my experiences and back in the day, he'll speak in first person as if it's me posting. I've never met dude. I appreciate his effort. A lot of times you can just tell by his wording that it's not me. And I correct him sometimes, but sometimes just let shit slide, not to be sweating him. But there is an individual that has established a fan page on Instagram that I support that y'all should go follow. It's Spider Loc fan page, the number 97. Spider Loc fan page, the number 97. Whoever he is, he has a knack for being very capable of collecting pretty memorable moments from my past as a public personality. So I really appreciate the way he keeps it fresh. I'm very curious to see how long he can keep it going. I've even appreciated the fan page to the point where I sent him a few clips from my archive, and I have tons more, so I know I can help him keep it going. But I appreciate having that fan page established, totally independent of myself. He is an individual that reached out to me in my DM and told me, he said, yo, bro, I got so much old flicks of you. I think you need and I would like to start a fan page on your behalf. And I gave him my blessing, not really knowing what to expect. And I really appreciate it. So shout out to you, homie. I appreciate you. Rest in peace to Pretty Shot. Also, from him manning my fan page, he posted a picture one day of Pretty Shot, and it was a rest in peace. And I was shocked to find out that Pretty Shaw died. So I hit him up. I'm like, damn, Shaw dead? He like, yeah, cancer 2020. So fuck cancer. But just so y'all know, remember I used to tell y'all on tour, 50 used to get his back oil every night by a man. Pretty Shaw was the primary back oiler. And I swear to God, I do not say that.
The primary back oiler,
no,
it was a company.
No, it was like, from what I can recall, it was two. And I say this with all the honesty and humility that I can, because I heard that the other one now is like he used to be a little dude like Puto. I heard now he like a big ass grown, dedicated bodybuilder, like just Halim. But he was like a young nigga. You remember Halim, nigga? Halim. Matter of fact, this is something you perhaps have witnessed with your own eyes. I forgot who I was talking to. But Pretty Shaw and Halim was the two that I can recall. I don't want to put it on Hove, but it might have been Hove too, who was Trav's big brother. But Hove was closer to 50 than maybe Halim. Pretty Shaw maybe too. So if I could just go from my memories, I can't say I recall Hove doing it, but if I just go from the spirit of things to say if Hove ever did it, I won't put it past him. And I'm not saying it to say it was a homosexual or gay activity. All I do is put the facts in perspective. At the same time, Pretty Shaw, Halim, and maybe Hove were available to apply this oil to 50 Cent's back every night. There were also just as ready, available, and willing a multitude of females by the way of dancers, wardrobe women, at times personal companions of 50, Olivia. There were a multitude of females who were also available to handle such task. And myself, every single time, a Google percent of the time, I would have selected someone other than my male companions. That's just me. And a lot of people that I know. I was just sharing that cuz was comfortable allowing it to go otherwise, and that there were individuals around that were willing to participate. And this only reason I'm comfortable speaking about it, laughing about it. Hey, kill that background for me. Laughing about it is because in real time, outside of Curtis's parent presence, everybody else that I'm mentioning, we all used to clown him as soon as he left. We used to clown him about it. You know how we do in our culture on our free time, shoot the shit, bag, cap on each other. Well, Halim and Pretty Shaw, if nothing else you could say, when they got to call you fat head, ugly, whatever, you finna get to the fact that they oil cuz back. That's how we used to serve them. Flat, point blank down. Just fucked me up because I was watching a clip of some Kimbo Slice highlights early this morning. And they had Kimbo Slice highlights, and doing the narration was his mother and his son. And it fucked me up cause out of all these years I've been telling y'all about the back oil, nobody really want to tap in public and agree. Even though Bizarre from D12 did get in my DM, I showed y'all that back in the day when he confirmed it. But the bitch ass nigga 40 Clock denied it. But it just fucked me up because I was watching these clips of Kimbo mama talking about how she went to a few of them fights, the backyard fights, and how she'd be like, get him Kevin, get him Kevin. And she like everybody else be hollering, get him Kimbo. And then his son shared this story. He was like, yeah, I remember my daddy when we used to get to the fights, he used to want the people to put oil on him, so if a nigga try to grab him, it'd just slip off. He was like, but everybody was like, nah, I can't put the oil on you. And his son was like, so I used to have to be back there getting them right. So, even included with all the females available, shout out my nephew Marquise, he was available too, cuz son. And it's crazy, you can see Kimbo's son, masculine, regular black man, but he like sharing comically how his daddy wanted the oil on him, and wasn't none of the niggas around him willing to do it, so he had to do it. So that's what all the perspective I'm sharing, man. So I should have loaded that clip up with Kimbo's son saying that, but I didn't. But just because the conversation and took me into that direction, I'm gonna do this like that before I let the homies get to chopping it up. Even though they sound like they so stuck on a Saturday morning, the cat got their tongue. Y'all act like y'all want to say nothing, but LAJ on the line too.
He's young, he's handsome. They know it. He's a prophet. 2009 mixtape of month. Heavyweight champion of the world. Boxing became part of my life.
Be about your money at all costs. Undefeated, undeniable, demanding your undivided attention. I ain't even trying for this one. It's all good. Just check the tail of the tapes. Mixtape Mark Master, FBI the rider. Give me that goddamn pill. SPI to the rider, drop a fighter like White Boy did. But Suge Knight a nigga like the knockout kid. Fist fierce as Frazier, Ali Nice. From the streets to the pros like Kimbo Slice. The Golden Gloves got my license look. Most my fights don't last as long as Tyson's took. Hook stare me down trying to juke the jinx. Then fall in the first round and spook the sphinx. Smash in the ring off bomb green grass. By my cash, I'll whoop Don King ass. Leave all opponents in my path destroyed. Jab strong as Jack Dempsey, as fast as Floyd. I'm like the real deal, holy shit. Every time I take flight, they like homie spit. Won't stop throwing blows once the war been waged. In a steel cage, I take George Foreman fade. I'm a SPI to the rider, drop a fighter like White Boy did. But Suge Knight a nigga like the knockout kid. Fist fierce as Frazier, Ali Nice. From the streets to the pros like Kimbo Slice. The Golden Gloves got my license look. Most my fights don't last as long as Tyson's took. Don't stare me down trying to juke the jinx. Then fall in the first round and spook the sphinx. Smash in the ring off bomb green grass. By my cash, I'll whoop Don King ass. Leave all opponents in my path destroyed. Jab strong as Jack Dempsey, as fast as Floyd. I'm like the real deal, holy shit. Every time I take flight, they like homie spit. Won't stop throwing blows once the war been waged. Spider low cage, I take George Foreman fade. I'm a young knockout kid. Aren't you that young knockout kid? Uppercut, bent his neck back. Aren't you that young knockout kid? 2009 mixtape of money. Young knockout kid. Get in the ring and beat his baby.
Y'all like,
you look up and it's a damn shootout on the court, man. That you know, you trying to get your kids to get out the house sometime. Go ahead, go play a little basketball with your boy. Go ahead, go shoot, go throw the basketball, go throw the football, do something. You know, but you know, you got all this.
Hey, you know what you just? Hey, you know what you just described?
Yeah,
hey, you don't remember?
Get killed on the basketball court.
Hey, you don't remember the? Hey, you don't remember the All in the Same Gang video? Ain't that the All in the Same Gang video? Where the little kids on the court.
All in the same. That's that IT and all them.
No, remember the little kids was playing basketball. But you don't remember the movie part where the little kids was on the court playing basketball and the niggas was finna shoot it out? What video was that? And they didn't shoot it out. It was both. It was two rivals, like it was like rival gangs on opposite sides of the basketball court. But the little kids was playing the game and they was finna like shoot it out and they like paused. That ain't in All the Same Gang video.
Yeah, that's what I think. I think it's Same Gang video.
I ain't seen it in a minute, homie, but it might be.
Somebody go look it up. That's it. That's it. Cuz I just seen an old clip of Miss Chalet on the Arsenio Hall show. No, the Donnie Simpson show. Donnie Simpson was interviewing her. And she was only 19. And he was like tripping on her voice. She was just talking with that. He was like laughing. He was like he couldn't help it. You know how professional Donnie Simpson conducts interviews. Cuz could not stop laughing at her voice, but he was like, keep trying to be respectful. He was like, you got to be kidding me. You don't really talk like that. She was like, yes, I do. He was like, okay. And then he was like, and then your singing voice, man, she hit some of that strong, big shit. He was like, whoa. And he was like so amazed. And for the rest of the interview, there was no more singing. It was only talking in that tiny, tiny ass voice. Cause that shit was crazy, bro. Oh, guess what? They saying that.
We're all in the same game. We're all in the same game, video game.
Hey, but guess what? That was like the 80s.
88.
That was the 80s. But guess what? The little kid on the video on the basketball court was Kane from Minister Society, cuz.
Oh, okay, that's why they picked him on Minister Society.
That's how he. That's how it go. I hope they didn't Will Smith him.
That's how it go.
No, you know what? They didn't Will Smith cuz that's why cuz like buzzled out. Ain't no way in the world you get on Minister Society the lead role and then turn into Kane unless you wasn't with the boo boo. Do that mean old dog was with the boo boo? Cause old dog went like boomity. Then Kane was like a regular nigga. Used to see at Venice Beach. I think Cuz used to be with the 40s. Like right now. Like
Tyron Turner. He from the
Crip,
40s.
Crip,
From over there.
on set. If I want to get in touch with Cuz, that's the nigga I get in touch with right now. Cause like so many times his name steady hit my regular like Cuz be like with people I really like. Cuz like I don't understand how you go from that, and I love Cuz, not no hate. I'm just saying on his behalf. I don't understand how you go from that to that. Like only person did something similar. What's the nigga name from the Wood? And the nigga that was getting he was in 3 Strikes. No, it wasn't in 3 Strikes, was it? He was in what's the other movie? Cut with the curl.
The girl brother.
Yeah, cut it with the curl.
On the Wood.
Yeah, like how do you go through Cuz career and end up Cuz? I guess it's a lot of rap stories that mirror that story. I can say I'm one. Although some of the films that I've seen them in are more comparable to studio albums, which I've never had the privilege of actually presenting. They were in some real solid like box office films. Like it's just crazy, man. It just also helps you put in perspective what there is to appreciate about experience, because I doubt either of them are looking at their experiences with regret, and it shows like you can't let the outside perspective really establish your perspective. You got to realize what your life is and appreciate your experience. Hey, who was that with all the background crackling, man? That gotta be Herb, cuz. It gotta be Herb.
Fuck you, yeah, it was me. I'm finna mute you niggas, cuz.
You know what you sound like, cuz? You sound like one of them females on Instagram that open up packages from free companies just in the packaging just be all.
Hey, nah, what it really is making that bank move. You feel me? That weekend bank move. If you really want to know, if you want to hear what's crackling, but I ain't gonna even. You feel me?
Oh, so wait. So you gonna flip it to what I really want to hear?
Nah.
Okay.
Mute.
Okay.
Mute. You see how he ducked off? LAJ, what it do, man?
Yo, Father Lowe, what's good with you, loved one? You know I'm tapping in with you.
I appreciate it. Appreciate it, man. Gratitude is the attitude. Real Near Radio, man. We live, man. We just chopping it up. We chopped it up. I don't know if you was around when we showed the old footage of Puto and Nip in the studio long ago. My nigga D Coca. But
yeah, I peeped that. That was powerful.
Okay, yeah, man. That was just like helping like document the journey. That was something I was appreciating. I appreciated stumbling on. I was able to shoot that to Puto and shock him. And he trying to figure out where I got it. He was wondering what happened to them people and he appreciated having that. And then we also chopped it up about the saga that has become Benzino's public life on the internet. Everything from what he's going through with his daughter. Seemingly he's been caught up with a scenario where he was at a hotel with another. No, before that one it was a regular man. Well, no, I guess that one was first, the lady man. But then his experience at the hotel with one of his homies turned into being questioned. Then he had this whole meltdown behind his ex-female baby mama, whatever. He popped up on her, didn't find what he was looking for. Went to jail, and we also spoke about what was the other subject, y'all? What was the other thing we got? The baby. When it comes to hip hop, masculinity, heterosexuality, I'm leaving gangsta out of it. Even though I put it in by mentioning it, just leaving it out of it. Just got to give it up for Cuz, the way he protected his household. If that was him on that call. I really admire the way he handled himself on the call, the way he kept his poise amidst all that adversity, the way he realized the disrespect that he was receiving from the 911 dispatcher. He did not reciprocate it. He attempted to complete his mission regardless of what she was inserting, hung up on her, called back, shot, got the same caller, came with his same energy. She broke it down, became more receptive to what he was saying. But just the typical perception that you get of someone who becomes successful in a field that they consider gangster rap, even if it goes pop, I appreciate the way he handled himself as a citizen, I believe legally possessing a firearm, protecting his property against invaders and intruders, and to catch that in real time, the way he had to call and report it. I love the way he stood his ground, letting them know I'm not going to disarm myself until I'm 100% secure in the fact that you're off. I'm not going to disarm myself to welcome your officers in, but once they come in and take over, then I will be willing. That would took a lot of man and a lot of thinking, and it also goes to show his intention and innocence in that situation, because typically anyone with criminal intent that finds himself in that position now calling for a cover-up would not be so bold to take that type of stance. They would be more compliant just to try to make sure they make it all go right. Okay. But the fact that he was still so firm in his position not to disarm himself, and he was defiant in the fact that he did not appreciate being asked all those extra questions based on the things that he needed to be paying attention to in his court of law, if they try to flip it on him, for his lawyer, all that is evidence to his intent, because someone who had did anything in their mind criminal would have been far more compliant with the 911 caller. Follow me?
No doubt. No doubt.
Come on.
Speak on it, Jay.
Yeah, you do more than that, Blue Jay. Don't no doubt me. You went out with a no doubt. That ain't the LAJ I know.
Hey, Spider Loaf, you know I'm sitting here off Moon Rock. I be doing what you be doing.
Shout out to
like
Young Gotti.
So I
Hey,
be
look,
lagging sometimes.
I won't even do y'all like that. If I came here off Moon Rocks, I wouldn't be doing nothing but playing. I wouldn't be doing nothing but playing music.
Blow my six.
I wouldn't do nothing. I wouldn't. See, if I add Moon Rocks to that, I wouldn't be doing nothing but being on here playing music. I wouldn't have nothing to say. Oh, my mama. It's okay. Guess what, y'all? Nickelback's on the line, too. But outside of that, we got a new caller from the 425. So I'm going to let my real near panel get it together. Go get you a fresh shot of water. Do about 30 push-ups, LAJ. That'll get you. That's knock them Moon Rocks back a little bit.
Hey,
hold on. No, your moment done passed. No, 425, you live. 425, you live with me and my real ones. What's happening? 425 area code. Can you carry the load? The floor is on you.
Hi, Spider Loaf. Pleased to meet you. I saw your channel a couple times, but it's kind of, how should I say, a little manly, but I'm missing home. So I'm just tuning in with you, and I'm digging, what you're saying, your style, your swag, and all that other kind of good stuff.
I appreciate it.
And I appreciate you, being neutral and not just going after, people. You just giving, your perspective on a neutral level.
I appreciate.
Your boy, yeah.
Go ahead. What about my boy?
Yeah,
Which one?
Your boy is not your boy no more. People change, Times are changing and people are changing, and it's just, weird out here. And so when I heard your voice, I was just like, ooh, damn. Hearing a really manly voice these days is very rare, and it's sad,
Tell me this.
And I'm an old head.
Tell me this. You tell me this. You say you missing home as if you're from here and you moved elsewhere.
I was born in Seattle, but I was raised in Compton.
Okay. What part of Compton? Where about?
Yeah, but when I first moved to California, we lived in Linwood, and you know, it was kind of a rough childhood out there, so that's why we came back home. Um, but yeah,
Where are you now?
it's just like I miss home. This Seattle, these people are different, and I'm just missing home.
You know what? I can't believe
For
you
real.
say you from Seattle. Then your next expression is about missing home because Seattle is like known for having or creating a environment that is very conducive to depression based on the weather alone. So I can imagine to go from.
Okay, so I was born here. Yeah, I was
Okay.
born here, but I was raised in Cali. And Cali is in my blood. You know, every time I talk to people out here, they be like, huh? What you say? But when I go back home to visit, because I was raised there, I grew up on White Street in Compton. So those are the majority of my years. And then, you know, I was on Polk Street in Linwood. And then we eventually moved to Long Beach before we came out here back to Seattle. But when we moved to Long Beach, we was like near the beach, like 2 blocks away from the beach. So I wasn't, or what is it, Hilltop? So we wasn't in the, you know, gang areas around those rich white folks. You know, we could just walk to the beach. I was like, hey,
That's like
you know,
downtown.
and stuff like that.
So that's like the that's the Pike. You know they developed that area to like a tourist. That's like the Pike. It's called the Pike. That's just like they really got it looking fly down that way now.
Yeah, the Pike. My father used to take us to the Pike when we were kids.
Okay.
I don't know what it's like now, but I know they used to have the races and stuff down there in Long Beach. And
They just had they just had it like last weekend.
We
The Grand.
fucked up the neighborhood. When we moved to Long Beach, we fucked up the neighborhood.
They just had the Grand Prix though. They just had the Grand Prix last week. That's last weekend.
Yeah.
Well, you know you are. I know this is a manly environment. I don't know if you're aware, but if you just look at the demographics of YouTube in general, it's dominated. Just the viewers. The law is a very disparate number between female viewers and male viewers. And then here, my career and my public persona has been hip hop based. Typically, what they would consider gangster hip hop. So we are developing this platform off a male foundation. So I want you to know how appreciated your female voice and perspective is. You see how silent there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 men. 6 men on the line right now. You see how silent they got as you spoke. So we really appreciate all the exogen.
All of the male YouTubers, they're I'm not feeling none of them. I'm not going to mention the one anybody on your channel, but they're usually, you know, how should I say, gay?
Effeminate.
No, I'll say happy.
Effeminate is the more. That's the word that is more. If you're not trying to offend anybody and express yourself, I guess effeminate is the word that would be the more appropriate word. I can dig it, but you know that's.
I'll just say happy because happy, gay means happy, so I'll just say happy.
There you go. Some people say they skittled up,
the
but
definition of gay is happy.
But you know, in our community, the acceptance of that type of energy was highly ushered in by the single moms who were. I don't know. I don't know to place blame on nobody. This shit just crazy out here.
Right.
And you know, I do realize this.
Because
these are not world trends.
What is that on Long Beach Boulevard?
What about Long Beach Boulevard?
The Motel.
Long Beach and what?
It's over there by Green.
What's the name of the motel?
Coronet. I know they probably done torn that thing down.
Oh yeah, but I know about the general area though.
Yeah, but that's where I met my son's father, and so
You
yeah,
know, Long Beach and Greenleaf, that's where
places, and I came out here.
big time liquor store used to be.
Let me see, Greenleaf, where they had all the greens going up and down, all the way up and down the
Yeah,
road
but
for
that
a couple of miles.
the potential intersection that you're referring to, Greenleaf and Long Beach Boulevard, when we was growing up, there was a liquor store called Big Time Liquor
What was
Store.
that? I think that it was Southside. Southside.
That's Southside Hood. If you go, on the west of that, it's Southside. If you go east of that, you go to the Kelly Parks.
Yeah, I can't remember because I remember walking down the street. It'll be Crips over here. I walk across Myrrh, and then there was it was Bloods over there where I live, and then I walk across the street to Myrrh.
The Bloods is typically the Bloods is typically the Pyrus, because there ain't no Bloods in Compton, but they typically Rosecrans.
I know, right?
They typically Rosecrans. They from Rosecrans and go north, and then from Rosecrans south, just typically that's Crips, and until it gets like Atlantic, the cross Atlantic, they kind of, but it's like Rosecrans kind of make the unmarked.
But then you can be over like in Elm Street, and then you cross Santa Fe, and then it's Santana Block. You know.
Yeah, it's you know it's small. Yeah, the lines. Yeah.
So confined and then just beefing with one another, and I never really understood that. Like all of my friends, they'd be like, "Oh, throwing them things." I was never, that person.
Do you have kids?
Like Black people unite, and then I remember when all the same gang thing. What happened after the Ronnie King thing happened? The Bloods and the Pyrus and the Crips.
Shout out to Mike Conception. Mike Conception put that record out.
They came in there and they destroyed it.
Yeah.
Because when Black people unite, they be scared. Very afraid.
That's why they have us so scattered.
What they call it, and neutralize that real quick.
But anything
they actually came together.
Anything that is
the red flags and the blue flags united.
You're right. You just made me think of that. You keep changing channels with my thoughts, because now you said red flag and blue flag, and all I thought was Democrats and Republicans. But 714 area code.
Okay.
What's happening, 714?
There you go.
We got another caller too, sweetheart. Hey, what's your name? What's your name, sweetheart?
My name is Rhea.
Rhea. Okay, that's unique. 714, you on here with me, Rhea, and a few of my real Nias. What's happening? $714. Cat got your tongue?
Oh, mic check. Mic check 1 2 1 2.
Loud and clear. We can hear. Say it in our ear. No fear.
Oh man. Hey, Sloop Spider, Sloop Marathon, Nipsey, all that, man.
Neighborhood to the neighborhood.
Oh yeah, and man, that's a different conversation, man. I'm gonna get off track of what I was gonna tell you, man. Oh, he's gonna tell you.
I'm just listening. I wanna listen.
That's cool. That's cool, Rhea. You can hang out.
How you doing? This Rolling 22.
Okay. What's up, Rolling 22?
Okay,
talk to
what's up? How you doing? What's up, brother?
Oh man, what it do, man? It was such a pleasure to talk to you, man. Cause I was gonna talk about what you said about a month ago about sacrifice.
Talk to him.
I don't know if you remember the Asian dude told you he's making about $1,000 a day, something like that. But he's probably spending $5 a day.
Yeah, I was telling you that's what my son's that's what my son's boss was telling him about what they were going through while my son was working for him. That was his reality, and that's been his reality for decades. He spends he limits himself to an output of $5 a day, but he's an entrepreneur that takes in between, I believe, $800 and $2,800 a day, something like that. Depending, he has a mini mart in the ghetto. He's of Asian descent.
That stuff so cheap. We used to go to the content swap meet all the time and be buying that shit. Rhea. No, it's his turn right now, sweetheart. Remember you said you just wanted to listen. Oh my bad.
No, I want no. I'm listen. This is with all
It's
respect.
okay. I'm sorry.
No,
My
it's okay,
bad.
baby. No, she spoke for a while, bro. You the newest caller. I was just trying to get to what you going. She's going to be welcome to speak again. There are also 7 other people that are holding their peace at this moment, not just her. Go ahead, bro.
Oh yeah, but the show was so intelligent, and you got so much spectrum, man. I just want to give you your props, man. I enjoy it, man.
Hey, I appreciate that, man. What point? I see your area code 714. Make me think you from out here somewhere. Where you about? Where you at?
I grew up in Carson, LA, all that, man. I grew up.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying, with the band and all that, man. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to the pilots. Shout out to the pilots. What'd you say, Rhea?
I said Carson had to find dudes.
Yeah, to find females. They had to, but look, that typically, just think about it. They say the same thing about the West Side, but it seemed like that's what finances happen to provide. When even Cerritos, like it's always where the money at. It's like the females looked it better at.
That's true.
Yeah.
And that was an example of when I read Malcolm X in school. He said when another group of people are doing something better than you, find out what they're doing.
Can't beat them, join them.
Example of that. That was game to me, man. I was impressed, man.
But that's why I feel like, look, you see the way the demographic in California and the states in general, but California, we got a real good example how the demographic has changed from us to the Latinos. And guess what they do? They work hard and make a whole lot of babies. But they typically, seemingly, keep it within the family. And if I had to say, if I had to say I feel where you're coming from, that's the first example that come to my mind of what you just said.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but we had our own language, man. It's a code, different. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Had a country we can interact with, and they can send money back and forth and things like that. It's different. That's why we on reparation.
Me. Hey, look, you know what? Our brand of African might have to be weeded out in the long run, because you just said something to me.
My African.
Yes, us. It might not never be our brand, because one of the most essential tools to become effective in establishing a nation is your own language. The only way we can, our brand of African can be participants in the evolution of power shift is if we dedicate ourselves to, if we have to dedicate ourselves to, listen, we have to dedicate ourselves to interracial reproduction. Otherwise, because you're gonna have to make but look, the English language is the most raped language, because around the world, more people know our language versus Americans knowing the opposite.
But English isn't our language. I wish we can speak African though, for real.
But look, that's the deep part, because that shows you how incomplete we are as components to actually carry out what needs to be done. We don't even have a language to communicate amongst one another. So the only way our type of African can be involved in the power exchange is we dominate the English language, meaning we have to become the majority of the English speakers, and that's only going to come about through.
We are.
Are we?
All these white people on commercials and everything, speaking slang and stuff.
But look, even with us, even if we take dominance of the English language, like I said, the English language is the most understood language around the world. It still doesn't really provide you a method of communication that others can't readily tap into. How do you feel when you in the nail shop and then them ladies get to talking how they talk? Or you on the bus or wherever you at, and even Spanish people, They get to communicate. They'll say a few words. Yeah. So it's not like they're yeah. And guess what? They're not doing anything bad. They're not doing anything bad. The only reason why it feels negative toward us is because we don't have our own version.
Our intellectual property is taken and used as pop culture.
But
on a large scale.
If you think about,
it's all over the world. They take our swag. So African Americans, we have our own culture.
Yeah.
Here, because everybody is taking it. In China, Japan, you see these Asian dudes, they be having afros and stuff.
But y'all right now, y'all breaking it down to swag. Y'all breaking it down to swag.
They learned that stuff from us.
But while y'all making it about swag and our energy, guess what? From the historic point of view, it is said our whole system of government, the religions that they have created are all based upon things that we had established initially. The original people, the original civilizations. Yes. So there's nothing you can point to.
Everybody knows it but us.
Right. And that's part of the awakening.
Everybody knows the original.
Look, sis, do you notice this? Do you know how the mainstream media and politics has stolen the word woke? You know, being woke was a word that was amongst us, about us awakening to who our true knowledge of self was. Now, yes, now the word woke is no longer, it's a mainstream political word. It describes anybody from the left that is progressive with all these immoral concepts and all that. If you're woke now, it means you're just with anything that goes. But that's not what woke initially indicated. It was a code word to us that we're waking up. But once again, the appropriation.
Is that field nigga, slave nigga being woke?
Say it again.
Slave nigga, field nigga, are you woke?
But that's what. But look, no, that's the connotation. That's the connotation of the emergence of this word in modern culture. That's what it was about. But now the word they've taken it, and now the word indicates someone who acceptance of the LBGQ2CZZ. You acceptance of it's a whole nother word. They took it.
Excuse me, Mr. Lowe, but
no, go ahead, Rhea. Go ahead, Rhea.
The LGBTQ, they take over everything, just like Black Lives Matter. They took over that. They took over, what was it? Minorities. What was that called? Oh my God, when you have to hire certain,
affirmative action. Affirmative action.
Affirmative action. They took over that.
Yeah.
They take over LGBT. I'm just saying. Look, listen, my friend, my nigga. Please, stay true to your manhood. Whatever you got, hold on to it. It's just like holding on to a rope. This is the new news. That just came in my mind. That's the new news.
You're right.
Take your manhood that way.
You're right. And you know what? I appreciate you expressing that. And I think what's needed is a larger voice of females making that same request publicly, because it seems like we see the exact opposite from amongst our culture of females, that they're just tolerant of what
they're castrating our men back to back, and it's right before my eyes. I can't stand it. I'll be looking at my son sideways. I got 2 boys. I'll be like, hey.
How old are your sons? How old are your sons?
35 and 29.
And they giving you reasons to look at them sideways?
No, because my younger son, he's in prison, and then my older son, he's with a Caucasian woman, and she's the dominant one.
Have either of them made you a grandmother?
Excuse me?
Have either of them made?
I got 5 grandchildren.
Okay.
I don't have any black grandchildren.
No, wait. If you're black, right?
Of course.
And your sons provided you your grandchildren.
Yeah.
Your grandchildren are black. That's what I was speaking about earlier. Us as American Africans, the only way we can be effective, it seems like, is either building strong family structure that can be successful economically. But you keep cutting me off. Wait a minute, baby. Wait a minute, baby. Wait a minute, baby. That's quite disrespectful for me to open my ear until you say entirely what you're trying to express. But when I speak, you keep cutting me off. Let's not do that.
I'm sorry, my bad. That's a problem of mine.
Oh, okay. I'm glad you're aware.
Mr. Lowe.
It's okay, baby. Who else was that trying to speak? One of my homies was trying to speak. I appreciate y'all for giving her the floor on my request. What's happening? Who was that? Who was the last person? Yeah, who was that? The last person.
What it do?
Who was the last person? Who ain't got to say nothing?
Go ahead, Jay.
Yo, okay. Shout out to the panel, Nia, the homegirl, the chiming in. 714. Where you be at out there? You in the OC, Anaheim, Fullerton, somewhere?
No, I'm at Riverside, but I got a 714 number ducking the ex-wife. You know what I'm saying?
So yeah, I used to be out there in Anaheim.
Hey, he sound like Tree, Philly. He sound like Tree, Philly.
You won't find me here.
he sound like nickel. he sound like Nickelback. He sound like he mixed. He sound like he got a black and a white parent.
Yeah, that's why I caught that 714. Sounds out there in the OC.
Yeah, that's what I want y'all to see. That's what I want y'all to think. Yeah, you throw a smoke screen.
The throw off.
To get a job, I got a 714 area code.
That's right. Hey, look. That let you know you gotta still. That let you know with your screening process, y'all. You still got to screen the 714, 909, all that. Can't just look out for the 424, 323, 310s. All that 818. Look out for all that shit. That 805, that 909, 951, all that 747. All that shit could be janky.
310, supposed to be 310, but you know.
Okay.
Because if you
what it do?
Calling one of them Southern California area codes, you got to know what it is to hold that area code. That's why I asked about that 714. You got to know what it is.
No, he said he ducking the ex-wife. I could feel it.
Big J.
I could feel it.
Big Bang.
Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Can you imagine? Can any of y'all imagine being capable or comfortable enough to make that phone call the baby made? Like, yeah, I put a hole in him. Come get him. Don't ask me no extra questions. He leaking. You can't hear him screaming. That's hard, cuz. I need perspectives, input. That's hard.
I mean, on that part of a lot of times, homie, you have like I was listening to that 911 operator how she was going at the baby. See, a lot of times, the seasoned 911 operators, they know that a lot of times that's cap, that's game. A motherfucker that been and killed somebody, and they trying to get their alibi crafted on that 911 call.
Okay.
So they be strategic in what they're trying to tell that 911 operator because they're trying to get everything recorded in case they, need to use it in court for something. But a lot of times, that's what happens. They be crafting their response on that 911 call because they didn't either.
Okay. Is it the 911's? Is it the 911's caller response? No, it wasn't California. Is it the 911's caller responsibility to be trying to detect who's being honest, or is their priority is to give everyone the benefit of the doubt? If you think of the spirit of what 911 represents, isn't it? Yes. Like it's being recorded. So anything, like even what you expressing, Jay, everything's being recorded. So anything that you might think you're detecting, it's going to be detectable by anyone who hears it. So your priority is supposed to be responsive and assistive to the one that's reaching out toward 911. And we are in America where being a legal firearm owner is a right. It's a right. So when I'm calling, being open, honest, transparent about an event that just transpired on my property, and I'm being collective and calm, I feel it is an offense to my rights for you to then approach me as if I was a suspect or something. There's no reason for that. I think the only reason, and this is just me personally, and I think it should be pretty obvious, but I'm not going to push this perspective on anyone else. I think it's obvious the only reason she took that tone of voice is based on she perceived him to be a non-Euro individual. Swear to God. I think he could have been on the phone saying like this: y'all need to get down here. This motherfucker just hopped my gate. And I just had to shoot him in his goddamn ass. I don't know what he wanted around here. Motherfucker hopped my gate and I shot him. She'd have been like, okay, sir. Someone hopped your gate? Someone hopped your gate, sir? Yeah.
That's lightweight, borderline entrapment. I told him.
She's trying to like that's not your job, baby. Your job is to just keep the caller calm, get as much information as possible. But guess what? He just explained to you what happened, and you asking the same thing with an attitude, and you're being aggressive, confrontational. And I just go ahead.
Yeah, what? That's how they do it, Carter Low.
That's how they do it. That's fucked up.
That's how they do it when we get on there. Ain't that entrapment?
I don't know if that's entrapment. I don't know if that's entrapment.
You hit it on the head, cuz it's like entrapment is painting a narrative.
Yeah. But like, she asking him, she telling him to secure your firearm. How many? Hey, I'm gonna just leave it at this. Salute the cuz for telling her it's secured right here in my hand. I ain't finna put it down though.
She might have well asked, "Can you shoot him? Did you shoot him?" I mean, that's if somebody has to go to the lawyer, and they have to finesse that shit.
So what I was just about to ask, what do you think the potential is for them to turn that around on him and try to deem it an unjustifiable shooting?
I think with the baby prior history with him, laying down them the robbers at the Walmart that tried to get him, and so he's known to lay a motherfucker down. The baby don't give a fuck. So I think that they'll, if it's any way possible, that they could try to catch him up, because I believe they want to get the baby. I believe they just looking at him like, oh, you doing too much out here. You got too much money. You having it your way.
It's the new Tupac.
It's
the new Tupac.
Catch him up on it. That's what they're trying to do.
Just think about how they did Amir Lock though. Look, Amir Lock, no knock, less than 10 seconds, you're dead. So how do you weigh that? How do you weigh that in the light of somebody being an acre deep into your property? That according to the baby, they had to be.
They're probably setting him up. They're setting up all the black men.
You know who's after the baby.
No, who?
Baby, you know who's trying to get him. It's either 2 or 3 people trying to get the baby.
That sound like pedo talk. Who trying to get the baby? Don't get the baby. Leave the babies alone.
They can't get the baby.
Oh my God, was ass whooping the bowling alley or Steve, his baby mama.
Oh, but remember his major controversy was with the alphabets.
He said that shit last summer about that in the parking lot.
Yeah, but you cashed out baby mama's brother at a bowling alley too, though.
Yeah. Hey, look. Hey, he asked for that. Look. As much as these niggas will let their court be social media. So a nigga will say something that everybody deemed disrespectful on social media, right? And then You'll let yourself get pumped up to like respond. And now you be at the bowling alley and take a L. When you could have, now you on video after the L at the bowling alley talking about, we could have just talked like men. Okay, if that's the case, you should have never went on the internet talking about violence.
That was that greedy. That's that greedy genius.
But yeah, but look, the natural. No, look, I'm not saying you wrong going on the internet after a nigga went on the internet disrespecting your sister. If you her brother and you with what you talking about, ain't nothing really wrong with you responding on the internet when that's what it started at. The thing is, don't then get caught slipping by a nigga who didn't care about your fair fight talk. All he heard was fight. Niggas don't give a fuck about fair. You talking about head up, me and you one-on-one. Alright, all I heard was me and you. Guess what me and you come with? Everybody that's with me. So when I catch you slipping, you can't, yeah. You can't get mad.
He ain't from the West, so I don't know. I can't call it.
I can't call it. This nigga the West ain't made these waves, but it's like that a lot of places. Like I don't know. Like survival of a real one is about winning at all costs, at all times. Chess is not a game where it's only one piece on opposite sides of the board. There's a whole team of pieces. I play chess.
Yeah, exactly.
With no guarantee, they're not gonna play dirty.
Yeah, how do you trust your opponent to the effect that you don't assume they're going to take whatever advantage available? I go into every conflict assuming that the motherfucker I'm up against is going to utilize every potential possible advantage. Therefore, you have to execute in that mind frame, point blank, period. I'm glad you said that, my nigga. That's just how I sum it up. I'm going to defend myself against every potential threat. Go ahead, Rhea. On my bad, baby. Say it again, Rhea.
Like they did Malcolm.
How they did to who?
Like they did Malcolm X. He didn't know who was coming for him because the nation was coming for him and the FBI and the CIA. Once the government knows that you're a problem, it's easy to take you out.
You know what I think about Malcolm X? I think we don't know. I think he knew way more than we know. I think Martin Luther King knew way more than we know. How you say Malcolm didn't know who was coming? I think Malcolm knew who was coming.
Did too, the next one.
I think Malcolm knew who was coming.
Nipsey did too.
No, Malcolm.
Nipsey did too. Nipsey did too. He rapped about it for years.
I think the same point.
Yeah, Nipsey knew. Nipsey knew for sure.
All of our strong.
Guess who else knew? Jesus Christ knew. Jesus Christ knew who was coming. Jesus Christ. So look, on that theme what we just talking about, y'all. Jesus Christ knew so well. He told the nigga Judas, "Go on, get up and go do what you got to do, my nigga. Hurry up, make that shit happen. I'm ready. I'm pumped up."
Yep.
Yeah.
Anyone who gains power and influence,
huh?
And you can anyone who gains power and influence, they take you out.
Yeah.
30 pieces of silver.
Yeah.
And you know what? They just sitting back laughing like, "Oh, okay, got him now, got him."
Yeah.
You know what I think, Spider? This is what I think, Spider. I think those who have the influence and that can lead people, wake people up, because they make so much money off of us being the way we are that, you know, by us being asleep, that's the way they make their money. So if somebody trying to get us together and wake us up, they always gonna take us down.
And you know what I think? Also. You know what I think is bigger than the money they make. You know what I think is a far larger number than the money they're making off of us being like this is the amount that we would be making if we weren't like this. I think that's a way larger amount. A way larger amount.
Cold conversation.
Way larger amount.
Remember, I'm glad you said that.
Just imagine.
I have this.
Go ahead.
I had this. It's not even a dream. It's a vision of black people with no slave mentality, no, the mind unhindered, giving top-notch customer service and
respect,
doing things they want to, unhindered. We got game, man.
Hey, you know what? I want to give my belief. I truly believe that will be a reality, whether we get to realize it or not in our lifetime. That will be a reality if society continues to exist. I think there are a lot of things are transpiring in society that makes me suspicious that it's not going to be able to sustain itself for too much longer. However, I don't stroke my own ego to think that I'm that intelligent enough to not realize that things have been going on so long, it might last way longer than I perceive. However, if it does, I do have a deep down perception that we will have a different position in overall general society. I just believe it. When you think about just the simple science of recessive versus dominant genetics, and you think about us having enough of our people that are preserved from the corruption of ghetto poverty, society, and violence. Enough of our people who are adapting to what we consider the moral compass of society, executing, even with the degenerates, the process of interracial reproduction combined with the rate of their death versus their one-on-one reproduction. I think eventually it is inevitable that the majority shall be people of pigmentation. It's just mathematical.
Okay.
It's mathematical. And I believe that we as individuals who are fully aware, we're fully aware that we might not see that outcome. We can still live in the understanding it shall come and rejoice and be happy and apply ourselves as part of the process. Can't be selfish to think that if it ain't in our time, we don't have to live like that's what our plight is about. We might not see it, but let's still do our part to bring it about.
We won't see it. We won't see it, but we have to leave it for our young people. We have to leave it for them, and we're gonna have to fight instead of killing each other.
But see, guess what, Rhea?
I'm just saying.
Guess what, Rhea? Your sons have done their part by breeding and giving you interracial children, because guess what? Those are whoever they impregnated. That's a minus a pure white on white impregnation. Therefore, when it comes to numbers, majority, minority, your grandchildren are deemed as black. Those are numbers. That's the process that I'm speaking of that is going to be highly effective when it comes to the switch. That's what's going to be highly effective.
License papers with it.
Yeah, just think about it.
I'm just on the black side. That's all.
But guess who else? Guess who else is highly? Your grandchildren are also going to be on the black side. But guess what? Their mother not being with your son more than likely would have been with a white person, and then those grandchildren of them people, that would have been another human that's not black. So when we talk about numbers in majority and minority, your sons are making effective toward the change that I believe inevitably is going to come. Because they just, not only did they have black children, if they'd have black children with a black woman, that's just a plus. But when you have black children with a white woman, that's a plus for us and a minus from the numbers of the opposite side. That's a, you understand?
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to let that rest.
Yeah, it's mathematics.
Are we taught the inversion of that?
Yes.
We're taught the...
Yes. But you know why? I think the lesson of inversion comes from the perceived over appreciation of the actual interaction.
I gotta go do me some weed. shit.
Yeah, get with us. Get with us because I think the inversion of that lesson comes from the fact that the typical individual involved in the process of the interracial relationship seems to feel more appreciative of the relationship than seeming like he about the mission. It don't seem like there's a spirit of we infiltrating, taking over. It seems like more of a spirit of we've been deprived of this. What's available amongst us is not quite as good. So look, I'm one of the ones that can access this more valuable community, and that's the spirit that I don't support. But
yeah, I think that's how they.
Yeah, that's what people don't appreciate. But if it was more presented in a fashion of the numbers, majority versus minority, recessive versus dominant, I think it's a concept that can be more equally grasped. You know, easily grasped and more effective.
Can I say something, Mr. Lowe?
You most definitely can, Miss Rhea. The lady has the floor. The lady has the floor, gentlemen. Gentlemen, the lady has the.
My baby daddy is Snake Lowe. That's his name, so I have respect for Lowe. Okay.
Where are you from? Snake Lowe from where?
I'm a Lowe myself.
Snake Lowe
from the Cornex. From the Cornex. Where was he from? Palmer Block.
Oh, from West Side Palmer. That's what's a
No, Palmer Block.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Back in my day, I was from the zone.
That was way back in the day. He's an old man now. Leave him alone.
Is that what you wanted to say when you said, "Can you say something"?
Excuse me?
Is that what you wanted to say when you asked? Could you say something?
No. So I wanted to say that.
No.
I think.
Huh?
I think we're gonna become like Brazil. You know, everybody's going to be all mixed, but then it's going to be something else to discriminate against. Everybody's getting mixed up, and so it's like, you know, Brazilian people, they're beautiful people out there because they're all mixed up with everything. And that's how America's going to be, especially
it is.
Black America and White America.
But
and that's why these white boys are so scared because they don't want to.
You know how much white, if you took just colors in a paint sense, do you know how much white it would take to cause the combination of all colors to not be black if we mix everything? That's my point.
And they're afraid.
Yeah,
Them little white boys, they're scared.
Yes.
I work with them.
Yes.
I can see the anger in their faces.
Yes.
Like, ugh.
This experiment happened during slavery.
But look, you want to see the real? You want to see the real live experiment? You want to see the real live experiment? You want to see the real live experiment on a physical level? Look at the NFL and the NBA. That's exactly what is destined to happen in general if things just keep. You see, look, think about it, nigga. When it came to Jackie Robinson, there was a such thing as the first, the only one allowed. That was baseball. We haven't quite made the games in baseball as the other two examples I mentioned, but there were similar conditions with the NFL and the NBA. And if you look at what naturally happened based on it's a financial, of course, the number one reason, but in society in general, just because of the dominant gene, it's going to happen again. It's going to happen again in society.
It's going to be a Miss America, and then the white people are going to disappear, and that's what they're afraid of. That's why they're so mad, and they're afraid.
Because you know what? And you know what? They won't even disappear in the true sense, because all they will really be doing is returning to where they initiated, and that's back from within their originator. They came from within us, and then they still will be existing and genetically within us. They will return back within us. and that's gonna take place. And I believe, I'm learning this with you. I'm not. This is not something I've studied. This is something I'm learning at the moment. I believe the things that we learned about the negative experiences that we went through and our ancestors went through, and they were at the hands of a certain spirit of people. I think that is indicative of the negative side of us, humanity. I believe at some point, our ancestors compromised. Our ancestors compromised whatever it was, divine, magical, supernatural that we had. I don't know for sure how, but when we did compromise it, throughout that process, not only did we develop our degenerate breed of brethren, but we also became subservient to them. And only through a process of nature and organic metamorphosis will we return. I think religion and science and spirituality has all played its part in the awakening of the collective. But I think that the most essential element to see this all come together is that people are going to have to individually rely on their connection with their creator without confirmation from another human, and trust that the creator, the same way the creator keeps the stars in line, the same way the creator keeps the ocean in line, the same way the creator keeps the process of the ecosystem and the food chain with all other nature. I think humans are going to have to surrender their will to what's natural in order to keep everything in line. And whatever this is that we possess that gives us the ability to go. Amen.
Preach, my brother.
Amen. Amen. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, salute,
Preach, bro.
Thank you.
Yeah, you blowing my mind right now.
Thank you.
I'm a conspiracy theorist, and what you said points to the inversion of what they're trying to turn you into.
Bro, right. I just saw a fucking podcast with Joe Rogan and Elon Musk. And Elon Musk was describing within 12 months from whenever this podcast was taken, he believes it will be possible to remove a portion of your skull, replace it with the electronic interface that tapped into your brain and can repair damage like quadriplegics, Alzheimer's. He discussed a wider range of ailments that are common to humanity, that this type of process, which he believes is only 12 months into the future, and I don't know when I came across this clip from when he actually recorded it, but he says it's going to take, he talked about the thickness of your skull, what it would take to take out the small piece of skull, replace it with a mechanical electronic interface that interacted with your brain and could like take your brain to ultimate capacity through electronic transmission. This is the world that we live in, y'all.
Are you teaching us today or what?
No. I want to let me be clear. Let me be clear. We are learning simultaneously as the Creator teaches us. This is not nothing I know. This is not nothing I know. This is the thought process I'm having in real time with you. And these are not thoughts that I've already thought. These are not thoughts. Yeah, I'm learning, and I'm just sharing in real time as I learn. So we're learning together.
You're deep.
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's intelligent. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
I'm about to go to the dispensary so I can open up my third eye.
Yeah, get with us because.
You already done that.
Thank you. Yo, no, yes. All you're gonna do now.
When I open up my third eye,
you're gonna further.
Like a mouse.
You're gonna further open it because you just, you know what you just confirmed. You just confirmed that it's about the energy, because your desire to relate to your third eye at this moment is because it's already stimulated, and it's stimulated with the same energy that sparked mine this morning. And even though you have it naturally, you got it through the energy of the communication, and now you gotta have it. So I'm glad to know that. If 420 ain't today, it's surely approaching, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I love my third eye. I be thinking too much sometimes. And then, you know, when you talk to people sometimes and they think that you're crazy,
Yeah, they think you crazy, but you know what I start to learn to appreciate?
They think you crazy.
But you know, guess what? Guess what? Guess what, Rhea?
You guys can't see this stuff that's going on right in
No,
front
guess
of your
what?
face.
You have to learn to appreciate. You have to learn to appreciate. When you know you ain't crazy, you got to learn to appreciate to be the one that generally people think is crazy.
Oh, I do.
Yeah, you know it.
I do. I'm old enough to appreciate it now. When I was younger, I didn't, but I really don't care anymore. I love me. I love me some me.
Yes, and we love you too.
Straight up.
And just so you get a little more familiar, just so you get a little more familiar with what goes on around here, they call me VJ Keyway, and VJ stands for video. J stands for jockey. So I play a lot of videos and play a lot of my music. You got to get more familiar with my journey. I
love music. You got that banging music?
You like banging music?
Marathon.
Okay, we got to do this thing.
Yeah.
Okay, she like banging music. We got to do this. We got to do this for her. I'm glad she said that.
Put on La La Land. Put on
Nah. I'm going to do this. Like she said, banging music, so I'm going to do this. Oh, the homie said La La Land. Fuck it.
Party days. Are you kidding me?
I'm going to do La La Land because LAJ.
And Compton. House party in Compton.
The culture, California set the trend of who we are today, man, in the South. The Crips started 50 years ago. You fast forward to 2020, man, you got niggas dying and killing down here behind Grape Street, behind Hoover Street, and they ain't never been and they ain't never going and they ain't never seen it. But they'll kill you behind it. They die represented. They hurt their mamas for it. They abandon their children to represent. You see what I'm saying? So Confucius once said, he who controls images controls minds. Y'all gave us these images.
Them G's don't play out, La La Land is hot. Set up shop, sell them grams and clock. The new slang for Los Angeles is La La Land. Yeah. Now he say, she say, I'll get you shot. We just sell them things, evade the cops. Your best come deep, cause you can lose your life in La La Land.
Royal Blue Dodger hat match with the blue ring. Royal Blue Chuck tees with big blue shoestrings. Not the hockey team, no, we the true kings. Infrared carbine, that's how we do things. Most of these niggas smoke La La, man. You can call this law scandalous a La La Land. The home of Tookie, OJ, and O'Shea. Think it's for play out here, nigga, okay. The G is over all, y'all just like to hate. And we know Dayton's old, but we just like to skate. We stay flossing from Carson to Slauson. The grass is greener from here to Pasadena. It's Southern California, but it's still gon' rain. Big bullets get wet and I feel your pain. We love to set, that's all we got out here. It's so cold in these streets that it's hot out here.
Them G's don't play out, La La Land is hot. Set up shop, sell them grams and clock. The new slang for Los Angeles is La La Land. Yeah. Now he say, she say, I'll get you shot. We just sell them things, evade the cops. Your best come deep, cause you can lose your life in La La Land.
It ain't a game out here, you find misery and pain out here. Homie, we hustling the summer sleet or rain out here. California, ride till we die for the skrill. We claim we do it for survival, but it's all for the thrill. Got to get it with it, spit it, hit it through your fit it, split it, bang on them, so they know that the hood did it, no mistaking. West side rider for real, it's like a demon that's inside us, that incite us to kill. Bang, bang, and lay our life down for the gang. I seen a nigga lose his life for trying to fight for his chain. It ain't a game, it's insane, the whole hood dysfunctional. Retaliation seems like the only time we punctual. That's real, cuz we drink and smoke drugs, but it's something about a gangster, cause bitches just love a thug. I think we got the downest hoes on the earth, the baddest bitches in the world, they come from right off the turf. La La Land.
Don't play out, La La Land is hot. Set up shop, sell them grams and clock. The new slang.
I just want to know, is when you was asking for banging music?
Man, we used to be partying like, man.
Is that
did nobody have it like the Cali?
No, I'm just saying, is that wait, Rhea. You asked for banging music. Did that like hit the spot or no?
I couldn't barely hear it.
You couldn't.
It was okay. It was okay.
Tell me what you.
Because I couldn't hear the lyrics though, and I couldn't hear the boom, boom, boom.
Okay.
I got my earphones on and I'm walking.
Oh, you walking?
No disrespect.
So look, no, okay. Well, look, I'm trying to bang on you. I'm gonna bang on you till you get it. Hold on.
We getting rich off beats.
Short fuse with the long clip. Think I'ma slip, you fucking with the wrong crib. End of the road, part of the journey. Get up off that gurney, gotta call the attorney. Time is money, mine kinda expensive. You can find me minding my business. Love blind, I see y'all hate me. Sleep with one eye open, heat off safety. Smoking medicated dope in my own lane. Sophisticated scope with the long aim. On one out here hitting corners. On us, better act like you know, cuz I'm in a function by myself. With number some stuffed inside my belt. Same old loc with a bit more money. So run me my dough and get demo dummy on
Demonstrations. Let a nigga try to trip right now. I got situations, baby. Said a nigga doing demonstrations. Beat the box on the bitch like it needed an initiation, baby. Rich blood, strip club, and the bitch hugging me, talking about she loving the thug. Getting me all in the club with the snub with me. Yeah, she heard about the dick and I got drugs in me. Cold nigga, turn the bitch a go get it. She gon' leave here a square, return a hoe nigga. Go Rilla, frontline PI dope dealer. Bottom line, I'm a figure rope nigga. I be sending shit. Burner on my hip, it's never in the whip. Real gangbangers know the manuscript. Got my eye on the homies and I watch the crib. Heavy on my tip, cause niggas is pushing politics. And Dimmer Lane is my affiliation. Let a nigga play the day, I got the situation. I leave a pussy bleed like administration. Stretch a nigga like a limo, give a demonstration. Demonstration. Let a nigga try to trip right now. I got the situation, baby. Said a nigga doing demonstrations. Beat the box on the bitch like it needed an initiation, baby.
What about that?
Are you done?
Is that banging music? I'm just trying to see what you're looking for.
Yeah.
It's banging music, but it's a banging pace to it.
Okay, wait. No, cause look. Let me see. Wait, I'm gonna take. Wait, you know what? She say she old school. Hold on. She said she.
I have my earphones on. I can't hear it right.
What? You need to hear it right. What kind of hear? Well, you ain't got AirPods.
I can't hear it right.
You must got an Android and some bullshit earphone. Who is it? Which one?
Can I critique?
Damn. Which one? Hold on. I got nephews. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Here's some more banging music. We still banging on. This is a little more bang music for you.
Baby Spider was the name that they gave me once they seen a nigga went gangbang crazy. Bad idea for me to gangbang maybe, but I done flipped the script and made the same thing pay me. From the principal office, it was Los Patrinos. Hit the county jail young, then it was off the Chino. Blade from the Buffalino, off in the bottle. Deputies found that, they shot a nigga off to the module. And that's an environment, it's hard to explain, but you best to love the gangbang hard in your veins. The niggas that throw mind games hard at your brain, trying to see if your manhood is all that you claim. He's the homies, but it's all in the game. And I done seen a many nigga fall to their shame. I stay 10 toes down, walking that walk. That's why I'm on this microphone talking that talk. My loaf was the name that they gave me. Damn God, the boy going crazy. Not only do I talk that talk, ask the homies. A nigga really walk that walk. My loaf was the name that they gave me. Damn God, the boy going crazy. Not only do I talk that talk, ask the homies. Nigga really walk that walk. I did murders, I ain't say nothing about. Fuck writing on the wall, I'm trying to lay something out. Can't hear me put in work, I got all these guns. After dumping, the only time you ever saw me run. You ain't going on no mission, you ain't finna be hanging. You all about you slanging while the enemies banging. Fuck that, too many homies rest in peace. It's not self, we represent the best in the east. And I don't give a fuck about the weak or the soft. Being from the city, you can get caught it off. And that's on Lil Box, Merc, and Soul. I go hard on the yard like it's first and goal. From day one, a nigga always been the first to roll. Niggas know the turf is worse when I first parole. Cause I'm the lunatic that make the lil homies run. I'm known to hit a licking by the lil homies gun. Spider Low was the name that they gave me. Yeah, the boy going great.
And you done had your own run with it. Hey, look who I got, y'all.
I can't give you a
Hey, look, y'all. I got Puto and Lil Puto, y'all. Come close, y'all. Cause y'all seen the video. We are a little closer. A little closer. Y'all see it? Remember, y'all gotta show y'all the video. See,
I'm not trying to.
look at that shit. That shit crazy, huh? Hey, it's crazy. Hey, look, real. Hey, you see my brother and my nephew?
What's going on with all y'all folks out there?
That's my brother and my nephew. That's my brother and his son. They look like.
I can't see anything. I'm walking. I'm just.
So you keep saying you walking. You keep saying you walking like you got one of them sexy ass jogging suits on and the stretch. Is you walking because you already look good or you trying to get good?
It's a jungle sometimes.
It's a jungle sometimes. I mean you ain't shaving.
That was the first thing popped in my mind.
When you say a jungle sometimes, it sound unshaved.
I need to go to the gym. The natural way.
Oh, okay. You sound healthy and beautiful.
Yeah. Forget a gym. Come on now. That's boring.
For real?
The gym is so boring. I'd rather get a baseball game going.
Oh, you need
volleyball game going. Come on now.
You know what you need to do? Hey, you need to hit my DM then. I want to see what you talking about.
I'm different.
Can you hit my
DM? I'm different. Yes.
Can you hit my?
I'm different.
Can you hit my DM on Instagram? Can you please tap into my DM on Instagram?
I don't know.
I can't hear you. You don't know?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Wait a minute. I'm walking. Hold on.
Well, stop walking, baby. Walking is not like a high pressed thing.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
Hey, Bernard Davis say they look Mexican.
Nah.
Nina Buster say they look Mexican. That's how you get the name Puto. Because they got some Mexican in their blood. Yeah. They got real Mexican in their blood.
What is it?
No discrimination.
You see it, look. It's right there on the screen. Spider Lope, Most Easty, the number 7. It's right. It's constantly scrolling across the screen at the bottom.
Okay,
So
I got you.
send me a DM and remind me of this conversation so I can get familiar with what you look like.
Yeah,
Are you flirting with me?
Am I flirting with you?
Yeah.
What you gonna do with all of this?
I'm trying. First, I want to see all. First, I want to see all that. Then I can more appropriately answer that question, baby. Cause I'm man enough. I'm man enough to let you know if it's too much for me to handle. I don't know. I'm not gonna do it like that. But what I'm saying is this.
As long as you're legal, cause you know
I'm legal.
It's hard out here for a pimp.
Oh wow. You starting to sound like.
No, I'm not. No.
You starting to sound like the people Shauna was talking. Shauna, that Benzino. That don't even. Yeah, that sound. Yeah, that sound. What the hell? You a pimp?
I wouldn't even be talking to y'all. Be talking to Kevin Samuels or somebody like that.
No, you do got I know you're a regular woman, but tell me this: you feel like you a pimp?
I'm a genuine person.
You feel like you got. Well, you got some. But you feel like you got some pimping in your bones? Cause my sister from the Oaktown, she in the chat room right now.
My spine.
She got plenty pimping in her. Shaniqua, tell her, Shaniqua, do she really got gang? No, but like you got instant.
Definitely push back.
Not at all.
And you got.
I never had game.
Oh, it's some game to get there for you.
I can give you some references. They'll tell you really got.
Nah, we don't look. Check me out. We never. Hey, look. We never referred to him. We never referred to him about her. Oh, my mama. We let her speak for herself and her experiences do the rest. We don't never do no referencing. So what I'm saying is this. Do me this favor. Make sure you make yourself known in my DM so we can see what you're talking about.
I'm tired of all these pictures.
You tired of what?
No.
Hey, what's your area
Third
code?
low.
What's your area code, little mama?
I'm in Seattle. I'm 425.
Okay. Hey, Chili.
206, but I'm in Renton, so.
Okay, Chili. Hey,
Yeah.
go ahead and look up that Instagram. I'm finna holler at the homie real quick. Chili.
Yo,
Chili.
Is the show over now?
No, it ain't over, baby. It's just time for you to just take a break from speaking. I'm trying to give you a little homework.
Yeah,
Can
I'm
you?
about to go get my third eye right now.
Okay, go get your third eye. Then you can tap into that
Okay,
IG.
you guys have a good day. Be safe, all right?
You too, baby.
Okay.
Chili.
You know she fine, right?
Yo, sorry now.
Megalicious, if you don't knock
She
it
don't sound
off.
ugly at all.
Megalicious talking about black box love connection. If you don't knock it off, you don't knock it off. But guess what? Since you want to be on here playing, I can talk about some black box love connections if you want me to, man.
Let's do that. I need me a bro. Let me see.
No, we got. Look, outside of Bachelor with a Spatula, the black box has been successful at making a love connection already. Don't get me started, Meg. Let's leave that alone.
Hey.
Huh?
She didn't say nothing ugly. She didn't say nothing ugly.
No, she didn't say nothing ugly, but she did express that she had some children that were almost 40.
Whoa.
So, hey, look, I ain't drawing no conclusions. I'm also factoring the fact she on that walk, and that indicates that perhaps she may be amongst those that may have been doing the right thing the whole time and preserving an amount of femininity and youth and sensuality and beauty that can be appreciated. You dig a lie? So we gonna check her out. Oh, my mama, what y'all think?
She sounds like she may have learned her lessons that we all have to learn.
Oh, okay. But look. You know what? There's a certain woman of experience when you raise two men, heterosexual. You have to adjust your perspective in general on the world in accordance to what you want to see for your sons, or you have to sacrifice what you really understand them to deserve to maintain your perspective about men and women in general. I believe that's why society is putting so many options in the basket, and it breaks down the general look. Remember I told y'all about the struggle I have not experienced with my kids, but I experienced with my brother and my nephew. And I was telling y'all last session how I feel like just from a general look, come here. Remember I was telling y'all, this dude I was talking about, I'm like, every time I come on close, come on, show him how you see it. Hey, Uncle Spider, show him how you do it. Come on. This is what we do. But it be so genuine and sweet and normal, and I know his angel side. Then I won't see him for about 2 months, and then I see his daddy, and I know about his demon side, and I'm actively involved in trying to nurture the angel side. But you see, through the process I told you, we done tried everything. Not we, his father done tried everything, from the talking to the walking to physical to everything to try to divert the path. And I told y'all, it seemed like once he said like, shh, once he said like, I've been telling y'all, I've been noticing a more positive energy in my nephew. 6 months ago, it was hard to find them together, just relaxing and chilling and building together, because he was going through what me and his daddy went through at one time. But guess what? We didn't have fathers that had already been through it. My father in particular was never into it. And then his father, whether he was into it or not, wasn't never into it over him, showing him this the way to go. So what my nephew and what his cousins, my sons, benefit from, fathers who are experts in everything that might look attractive and intriguing to it. You dig lies? Let me show y'all something, bro. How old is you, Amaru?
16.
16. When you gonna be 17? Say it louder. The mic right here.
Next year.
It's a grown ass man, cuz.
I was just finna say,
Hey, look.
turn your mic up a little bit.
Hey, look. I think that's the volume. Hey, but look. This used to be our son, like, cause I didn't have no sons, and then y'all understand how. It was like a what? You finna have a what? Look, this him. Y'all hear that? That's like that's a 1-year-old baby. That's crazy. That's crazy. Long time ago. You show him the footage?
Yeah, I showed my mama. She said, "Who was that?
I sent it to her too.
She said, "Who was that? Amaru?"
You talking about? Hey, that's what. Hey, he look just like Amaru. Hey, look, I already sent it to your mama. No, that's crazy. That's crazy. Look, oh God, what my phone at? But I had to put.
What I was gonna say was,
I had to put the two and two together. Go ahead.
I'm enjoying this, by the way, because I ain't never talked to nobody from Michigan camp.
What'd you say?
But I ain't never talked to no one from Michigan camp. It's an honor for me to be up here. But I was gonna tell you, as far as pertaining to youngin, watch the timing of when they strike with the, because it's a pattern. Once you follow the pattern, you could even see when they gonna strike.
No, but like we had no choice. We had no choice but to observe it hand on. Like he done went through at small periods of time in his life, even going to private school. As his uncle, I used to have to go pick him up or drop him off. Like he don't have the structure of mom and dad in the same house. He got negative influences that can, in the long run, you can see him as a young adult saying, "This is why I fucked up." And the general public could agree he had an excuse. But I know him as an individual. I know his intelligence, his personality, and I know he know better still. Even with the built-in excuses he got, I know he know better. And I know he can go way beyond what's typically available for a nigga who fall for this general bullshit. And I see myself in him so much. And it's like, this is how we learn to parent on the job. Like, you know how it is to have to, a nigga used to watching diapers and hold and kiss all over everywhere, and now you got to deal with him like a young man, and you talking to him about going into an environment that you went into and making the same fucked up ass decisions you made. All the bullshit is out of the conversation. It be gone. And then when you watch him go through a journey of, at times, you get to that point where you know it's clear eye to eye, and then you still get reports of him making decisions in that direction. It just takes you to the depths of understanding that our children are not our possessions. Just think about in your adolescence and as a teenager, how much of a possession of your parents did you consider yourself? I've long challenged myself to view my children from a perspective other than my possession.
Ain't that something that was taken away during slavery that you still feeling the effects of?
Hey, you know what? I'm glad you even just brought that in, because we've been pressured and forced to eliminate slavery as not an excuse, but as an explanation for a lot of the dysfunction that exists amongst us. And so much time has passed, and society got so sophisticated. Our history has not been taught at a consistent enough pace that people tend to think that whenever you try to associate any dysfunction amongst our community with our actual experience in America, they think that you're like, oh, you're trying to. And then we have people like Candace Owens that makes it even worse. But I believe. I
hate that bitch.
I'm gonna take it a step down from hate. I'm gonna take it a step down from hate, because even she, I believe, is a victim. I believe every one of us in America that does not.
Well, she had the luxury.
Just think about this. Think about the rainbow. Think about the rainbow movement, right? Think about the rainbow movement and our general position on it all, right? and then you got a position. You got a position. I'm not listening right now. Hey, look, you got a position.
Slow down. Always slow down ahead of time. Look, stop swerving.
I'm not listening. I'm not. Who talking? Who's that?
Mute your line. Mute your line.
Oh, that's her. Hey, look. You see how they pushing. He fucked my whole thought up. I must not should have said that. Oh, somebody driving. Okay.
Yeah, somebody in traffic.
So, no, look, that's somebody giving a driver lesson to their kid.
Oh, okay.
Oh, my bad, Jimmy. Oh, shit, I thought y'all was on mute, fool.
No, fuck all that. Fuck all that. Fuck all that. And you just fucked off a hell of a profound. Yeah, you just fucked off a profound.
All right, look. Hey, you making me nervous, Chili. Hey, he said Chili making me nervous.
Hey, look. If I ain't never, look, if a nigga don't know, he on some Will Smith shit. Look, that's a nigga, look, that's a nigga, that's a nigga that, that's a nigga that's an expert at stealing the show. Hey, that's a nigga that's an expert that's stealing the show. Cause the only thing he ain't told him is pull over real quick. He still ain't said pull over real quick.
Slow down. Get in the turning lane. Start slowing down. Get in the turning lane. Yep.
I'm finna really bleed him.
All right.
I'm finna bleed him, y'all.
I'm gonna make that smooth turn. Don't go
I'm finna bleed him.
This is great, man. Start to hit the brake a little bit.
I'm finna bleed him.
Now hit the brake. You gotta look. When you turn. You gotta don't be nervous and give it a little gas.
Blue, ain't a big truck. That's that big truck. Hey, look. Let me tell y'all something.
The big truck, Chili.
Look, hold up.
All right, turn.
Let me tell y'all what's going on. Let me tell y'all what's going on. No. Can I speak? Chili? Can I speak?
I took driver's training at Fairfax.
May I speak, please? How old? Hey, how old is nephew? How old is 2T's?
16.
Okay, he's all right. Look, y'all. This is what's going on, y'all. Nephew is 16, right? About a year ago, I remember Chili hitting me like, he got the big truck, y'all. The big off-road, big rims, big wheels, he got the big up-to-date, big pretty blue thing. He got one of them real sexy. You can do whatever you want with it. And so just about a year ago, I remember him calling me with a father's pride telling me, yeah, I was rolling. I just pulled over, let 2T's. That's his son, my nephew, who was a pair of twins. I call him 2T's because he's a smaller than two twins, tiny twin. So I pulled over. He wasn't expecting. Just let him drive the truck home. All right. Why? Now, 2T's cousin, my junior, he 15. A year younger. I ain't got no update on nephew driving situation. But his Uncle Herb is aware that at the age of 15, he pretty much takes himself everywhere he needs to go these days. And it seemed like Unc trying to catch nephew up to nephew.
Hey, you know they gotta get us around, Chili. Them the ones that's gonna be getting us to where we gotta go at the end of the day, man. Shit. Cause little Junior, little Nenarvy out there, that boy going to practice. He going to track meets. And then when he want to go to the grocery store, he go to the grocery store. When he want to go, you know that I love to see that, bro. So I'm just, that's a part of the motivation.
Hey, you know what? Hey, look.
In the future.
Go ahead, homie.
In the future, niggas is taxi long pilots, nigga.
No, look. Now we both blessed. Well, we got multiple children, but my son and my nephew that's 15 and 16. They're a lot similar in spirit. I'm just proud of him. I was just trying to make a funny moment out of him driving his daddy around, but I don't know if it quite hit like I wanted it to hit, though. Like, 2T, hey, don't go off the road. Hey, don't go off the road, nephew. Keep your eyes on the road.
Hey, Hey, no,
Oh, wait. Oh, wait a minute. Hey, Chili. Hey, nephew. Nephew. Remember you told me one of your new ventures was you wanted to start writing lyrics, right?
Yeah.
And then you was like, oh man, I was hollering at Puto, and he was saying he wants some lyrics for his daughter, so I'm gonna start right there. Right? She 10 years old, right? So just like your little cousin Riley and all that, my whole thing was, that's awesome. Great idea. That's a good way to get it going. Good shit. That'll work. He make beats. He want to do something with his daughter anyway. Guess what happened, y'all? About a month later, I was on the phone talking to nephew, and he was reciting some lyrics to me, and they sound like some shit Lil Durk, everybody else is saying. I'm like, what the? I thought you was gonna write some shit for. Only reason I brought it up right now because guess what? Come here, tell him what you said, Puto. He watching you.
I'm waiting on the little lyrics, Daddy. Yo, you ain't macked in, you ain't hollered nothing, nephew. I'm just saying. I was just right there with you.
I need to get in the other side of that brain.
No, look. No, that's bullshit. Bullshit. Right. No, bullshit detector. He got a sister. He got a sister the exact same age. No need. He babysits her. His daddy do a 12-hour shift. Don't be nobody but him and his sister at home. He know all the TV shows. He know all the toys. He know everything. All you gotta do is
he gotta change them lyrics.
This is what he gotta do. Look, tap into your creative side. He gotta tap in. He know I'ma love him through the whole process though. He know it ain't gonna never be what he thought it was. Even though when he know I think I'm finna talk shit, it's always gonna be love, nephew. I'm always gonna build you up, nigga. Nigga, I love you. I'm a fan of yours, bro. Look, bro. Look, nephew. Look, the two T's. I knew you was before you was born. Bro, I'm a fan of you, bro. You already beating the odds. You already far from average. Only thing I be telling you that sound like I'm preaching is because I don't want you to start going the other way toward average, nigga. Keep pushing yourself toward the outside realm of average, nigga. It's too easy to be average, nigga. All that shit is in your genetics. It come from us. You born and raised, even though not quite on it, your roots come from 97th Street, nigga. You understand everything that went on over there. You know everybody. Now your challenge is to prove to yourself, nobody else, that you're way more than what that naturally represents. That's the path I'm on. So that's why it's easy for me to ignore somebody over there saying some goofy shit, because my plot and plan includes you. I want to make sure you don't ever fall for that trap. Not just my sons, you my son, nephew. I look at the word nephew and son like one word. You my son. Ain't no difference. I'm gonna do the same shit for you that I'm gonna do for my sons. The only reason I don't have to do it for you is because your daddy do it. So that's why the whole concept of the uncle dad come into place, because it's the same shit. I'm an uncle to my motherfucking young men that have a dad, and to those who don't have a dad, I'm their dad, and that's all I can be. A motherfucker that know better, that is willing and interested to show better. And just cause Puto said it, he said I gotta play motherfucker. Y'all know I'm on one. This is the random ramble part of the show. But I'm gonna play motherfucker.
Please go off. You got the right one.
For my motherfucker.
You got the right one.
That motherfucker owe me 35 motherfucking dollars. He told me he gonna pay my motherfucking money last motherfucking week. I ain't seen this motherfucker yet. I'm not gonna chase this motherfucker for my 35 motherfucking dollars. I called the motherfucker 4 motherfucking times, but the motherfucker won't call me back. I called his mama the other motherfucking day. She gonna play like the motherfucker went in. To cut her motherfucking ass out. But I don't want no motherfucking trouble.
Press
But I
play.
tell you one motherfucker thing. The next motherfucker time I see this motherfucker and he ain't got my motherfucking money, I'm on bust his motherfucking head.
On the real, I give a fuck how a motherfucker feel. Motherfucker bet not fuck with my motherfucking meal. Run a drill, quick way to get a motherfucker killed. Fuck a trial and appeal. What's the motherfucking deal? Mr. Williams got my hand on the motherfucking wheel. Make some millions before I make a motherfucking wheel. You motherfucking right. What's the motherfucking lick? Niggas know going broke or make a motherfucker sick. And a bitch, that's when she leave a motherfucker quick. So she can't do shit but suck my motherfucking dick. And then suck and fuck the whole motherfucking clique. City rabbit, no kids, no motherfucking tricks. Just crips blowing zips, counting motherfucking chips with hollow tips stuffed in they motherfucking clips. Taking trips, leaving big motherfucking tips. You still can't hear, read my motherfucking lips, motherfucker. What up, motherfucker? Motherfucker. Like us, motherfuckers. We don't give a fuck, motherfucker. Motherfuckers, like us motherfuckers, we don't give a fuck, motherfucker. Motherfucker, where you been, motherfucker? What the fuck? You just did 10 in the pen, motherfucker.
Damn nigga, where you been? Oh, you did 10 in the pen, huh?
That's the homie from the hood. We rolled them motherfuckers together. Cuz caught a case and told them motherfuckers loose lips sink ships. Control the motherfuckers. You gon' claim these dirty streets, then patrol the motherfuckers. Catch your enemy slipping in them. Blow the motherfucker. Motherfuckers ain't knowing. Gotta show the motherfuckers. I ain't like to square off. I stole on motherfuckers. Motherfuckers stole on me just like I stole on motherfuckers. Motherfuckers. That's on the motherfucking set. Ask about a motherfucker. I'm a motherfucking vet. Ain't met a motherfucker around this motherfucker yet that can ever say they see me off a motherfucking wet motherfucker.
Yeah, motherfucker.
Oh, my mama. You showed him the clip, though, huh? You see how you look like? That look like you.
Hey.
Huh?
I'm enjoying this immensely, by the way. But I want to treat your music respectfully.
Hey, look, this is what we gonna do. Look, this is what we gonna do, y'all. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 callers on the line. I'm finna let everybody have their last words, and then we gonna get up out of here. So we gonna.
All I'm saying is West Side. I salute, man. I'm out of here.
Who is that? What area code? 714. Much love. Back at you. Salute. West Side. All right. Only people left is LAJ, 2 Nicks, and Eastside Herb. So I'm gonna let y'all decide who get the first and last word. I'm the third, and I stay blowing herb.
And I'm just young Herb, so I go on and spit the word. You know, it is what it is on this Saturday, Chili. I see you did the what you call it? The Rumble Ramble?
Random Ramble.
Rambling.
Random,
that R&R.
the random ramble.
Hey, sometimes that gets the show going, man.
No, you know what?
That's all I'm gonna say.
Look, it help us not take ourselves too serious. It help us not to get caught up in the perception of the general public of what we doing over here. It reminds us of the white walls in the football practice. We just on here bullshitting, talking shit.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all we doing.
Green Bay, back them down.
Okay.
Back
Green and go. My nephew was on my team on the set. Oh God, yeah. Hey, look, just think of the events of yesterday. Think about the events of yesterday. Look, let me on my phone at. Let me show nephew something. Chili, you see what I text you? No, I'm not going to expose that. I just want to show here.
Hey, well, what I do is that I say my last word, Chili. You know how we do it. Eastside Herb in the building. Tap in on your boy on Instagram. Eastside Herb 7 Baymax.
Hey, tap it. Hey, if you type that, if you type your little Instagram, type your little Instagram in the chat, and I'll pin it for you, big homie. Especially if you send a super chat. All right, holla at you. All right, if you type your Instagram in the super chat, I'll pin it. Bye. Hey, two Nicks, LAJ, what's happening?
All right, I'm gonna end with this. I want to play devil's advocate and give Benzino the benefit of the doubt, the original topic.
I support that.
I remember a few years ago there was a situation with Chingy and that Sydney Star, which turned out to be a lie, and it basically ruined his whole career. So it do be lies. So I want to say maybe the explanation he gave could be correct. For him and Cavario in the rear route, maybe he was trying to flip something. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt on that. On the new one, it could be what he was saying. Maybe it's a movie role. You don't know. But I just don't think that a 55-year-old man at this point in the game, if that's what he got down with, he would say, "Fuck it, that's my get down." So I just don't think that everybody.
That ain't what he told Shauna though. He told Shauna with a little bit of Zeno I'm trying to keep hold on to that would kill it.
Hey, my dear.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
I think one thing he has established when all of hip hop was worshiping Eminem, he established when he was the only one with enough courage to go against him. He established that he has the capacity to speak for himself.
How you doing?
No question.
It would have been easy, very easy for him to not engage in that camp, that anti-Eminem. Come on now, just now. You walk. What was the point of walking out? I swear to God, cuz. I swear to God. What I say, half the time I don't even like cuz. And I ain't never met a nigga like us. But what type of nigga? He didn't even get a phone call, so I'm gonna take the responsibility on me. I got the phone call, saw who it was, which was my oldest daughter. I'm busy, so the only person in the world I would be comfortable passing was him. He initially got up to eliminate himself to clear the background noise, but then he did not. And he just, what type? That's the same nigga that got the courage. I swear to God, cuz Nipsey told us. Navy SEAL top secret. This the new spot. We finna build right here. This what it's finna be. Why they ain't even finished getting built yet. We get in that motherfucker. We sitting in that motherfucker respecting it like that, right? That's how I'm thinking. Small talking with the Keyway Christ. Only a nigga from Watts, from the Jordan Down Projects, will have the comfort, the arrogance, the don't give a fuckness to turn on the camera without asking. I immediately, this what y'all don't get from this footage, cuz I immediately taking a deep throat like, cuz, why this nigga turn on the camera? But it's my camera. We got the camera with us for this type of reason, but it's like we had just got there, didn't get a chance to really break the ice. And this was a brand new state-of-the-art, multi-million-dollar spot he was developing. You won't see. We got the only footage. But the thing about it was, the first time we went there, you walking in, I'm walking in, and everybody else was walking in a spirit of respect and like looking. A nigga from Watts is saying like, oh, where my seat at? Oh, this where my chair go? Where I plug up at? Like, this the natural rapport. And it's like, it's a natural rapport. Just look, I'm going to play this again, y'all. This is the natural rapport developed from. The session that I'm speaking of at this moment is at the second half of this clip. But the entirety of the clip, to see where it developed from, y'all, much love.
What up, fellas?
Man, how you doing? Another type of cipher in here. Man, you filming it? You saying my name?
Man, I'm cool. I'm doing all right.
Make sure you edit. Make sure you edit that out.
No name.
Yeah, man.
No name. Man, my name is Rare, homie.
Man.
Rare.
R-A-R-E.S. You feel me?
Let me get that again.
Yeah, look.
R-A-R-E.S.
We got that.
JDC.
Right, man. Jordan Down Projects.
You feel me?
For sure.
Watch Bam.
And we don't smoke stress. We only smoke the best.
Yeah, so I could put y'all up in the documentary, right?
Yeah, Cali
The
palm
Butter
trees.
Vision.
Cali palm trees. I love them long.
All right. This nigga is crazy. What up, man?
What's up, Jack, man?
Hey, that. Oh, you on your liquors there, huh?
You know it.
Right.
You see, it's all about this. It's a Los Angeles thing, you know. I'm from the West, but I'm from the East side of that, though. You know, I don't got no problem with being on the West, because, you know, that's where I'm from, man. You know what I'm saying? So,
$27.
Yeah, that niggas get head in the car. I
You
get
put
it
your
in
dollar.
the
You
car.
put your dollar. $20. Hey, go eat right now. We got $20.
Oh, the toilet. You can give me.
You see that?
For sure. We made it.
You see that? We got to turn the motherfucking camera around and get his face on here. Because y'all ain't gonna even know who this nigga is. Oh, shit. There we go. That's the motherfucking man right there. Y'all watch and see. I'm on my way. I'm right behind. Hold you.
Prophetic, like,
No, yeah, the riot shit. He called the riot.
yeah, it was shortly before too. Like, it was less than a year before their song. Almost probably why they made him that. They neutralized him. They neutralized Ice-T. Cause them niggas was on some political shit at one point, and it was like popular.
Right. It's only one way y'all gonna win. You ain't gonna be that way.
I mean,
You better
know,
stop.
we in the aquarium. When the people that run the aquarium come get at you, what else you gonna do? So everybody ain't willing to drive.
You want this Friday to work?
Ain't all them other ones out there?
Yeah, we gonna make
See, I
sure.
don't think it was that direct. I think he just smelt the change in the air, like, okay.
And he was smart enough to go with it.
Yeah, he like, I'm not,
next in the future.
Yeah, he like, I'm not in love, I gotta make a
You know?
decision. I'm gonna go this way. It's like,
Motherfucker don't like you right now, G.
them CDs still on the shelf.
Right. Yeah,
If you want to tap
I said
into the
that.
message, it's still there. If you want it's there. So you gotta get back and put it on the board.
It's the big old deal, man. You on my camera right now, or what?
Yeah, just, huh?
Oh yeah, you know I stay with something popping, man. You already know. You'll be in something with this footage, trust me.
All right.
I got you. Thank you. No problem.
Alright. Yeah, I just wanted to show that once again. I forgot exactly why, because I've been chit-chatting since then. And yes, I ain't gonna lie and act like I ain't really off my yak. But we got LAJ and my boy 2 Nicks, real near radio officials, are the last two callers on the line. So I'm gonna allow them to decide who will be the first and the last to speak their piece before I get East and say capiche.
Call it Jay.
2 Nicks. Go ahead, 2 Nicks.
Salute your low, salute Puto, salute you giving back all the gems you're doing. But you know how I gotta do it. Gotta spit a flow.
Please do, please do. Only look, I know you're a hip hop head. I don't want to hear nothing but SPI shit though.
So I've never spit nothing less. They make believe hard, but they soft see. Get the feeling like She-Man when they off eat. Stay mean mugging, never smirk or smile. That's cool. That bullshit'll work a while. Cause I can see through the man in the interview. I puts it down every time I ran into you. No, he ain't crazy. He just acting. But let him keep it up.
We gonna see what's happening.
Cause in the back of my mind, I hear reassess it. You got 2 strikes.
You might be arrested.
The other boy said you the goon in the spot. That's when I nut up and give him
Numerous shots.
I keep a stainless steel to solve all the static and got a cock shit it revolve automatic. Ain't taking no losses. No.
It's what I got the fold. Only, hey look, you said one line wrong. I had it memorized.
What was it?
I had it memorized in my head to correct you, right? But then, after you kept rapping so long, I forgot it. But guess what I'm gonna do for you? Just cause you did that to me. What's the name of that song?
Act Loco.
What's the name of that song? Act Loco. I'm gonna tell you what line you kind of quoted wrong.
Nigga, if you rob on my smoke.
Niggas see. Hit them with numerous shots from the fofo. Niggas wanna act loco. Hit them with numerous shots from the fofo. They make believe hard, but they soft see. Get the feeling like He-Man when they off E. Stay mean mugging, never smirk or smile. That's cool, that bullshit'll work a while. But I could see through the man in the interview. Broke it down every time I ran in.
You said something other than broke it down every time I ran into you. You made it seem like
I put it down every time I ran into
you. Yeah, that's what you said, but I'm saying
that's what I said.
I'm saying you ain't the man in the interview that I seen because you broke it down every time I ran into you. That's what I was saying. That's all.
Get the feeling like He-Man when they off E. Stay mean mugging, never smirk or smile. That's cool, that bullshit'll work a while. But I could see through the man in the interview. Broke it down every time I ran into you. No, he ain't crazy, he just acting. But let him keep it up, we gon' see what's happening. In the back of my mind I hear reassess it. You got 2 strikes, you might be arrested. The other voice saying you the goon in this spot. That's when I nut up and give him numerous shots. Keep a stainless steel that'll solve all the static. Ain't got a cock shit, it revolve automatic. Ain't taking no losses, no. That's what I got the fold.
I said niggas better run when they hear them shots. I said niggas better duck when they hear them shots. I said niggas better run when they hear them shots. I said niggas better duck when they hear them shots.
That's what it is, too, Nicks. I appreciate it, but that's that one line that you had kind of misquoted.
I got you. You gotta let me spit another one though that's flawless. What's up?
Okay, come with the rawness of the flawless. I got time for that.
I gotta do the one that's the hardest one. Plus, shout out Big Jakes for always spitting that, but no love on the east side. So I let them hate. Dedicate this to Baby G from 11 mate. Defto, First Street, 190. Most gang, Coast Gang, only one I know. Easily the East, that's on ease. Killer, that's little homie, that's gonna squeeze. 697, 6 and 8 off from all of them. Bitch, get that shit straight. Dark tints, watching the ops and the narcs. Clock to tell watching to watch the park to catch a hole in your head. You get shot in your heart. I've never been a mark. Now I'm finna start, staying bang active and handling my business. I'm fucking Main Street, Avalon, bitch. I get it cracking. Trying to find a parking space within Amigos.
Deep at the marketplace on the east side. Shout out on Hood. Shout out to my nigga Killer and who else was on that song? What's Cuz name?
What is it?
Nah, you know him from
you gotta put me on
Carver Park affiliate. What's his name?
Oh, TG is it?
Nah, TG from Atlanta Drive. Who the nigga? No, the rapper that's like from Carver but Cuz don't really bang. You know, Cuz he been around.
Oh, that's your boy.
The homie.
Yeah, what's his name? AV.
Compton AV. Shout out to Cuz. He on that song. He on that song with me and the homie Killer from the Fanatic. Shout out to the homie G5 too. On my mama. Much love too, Nicks. Hey, yeah, you already know that conversation we had off air. Let's try to put some thought into that. You know, let's put some thought
Make
into
it
that.
happen again.
Let's utilize that personality and our connection to establish something on that other side of the world. You dig it, Lies?
Yes, though, I feel you, bro.
All right, let's go with that. Much love.
Much love.
Jeter. LAJ.
That's what's up, my bro.
LAJ, guess what you get?
In the words of
Hey, wait. Guess, LAJ, guess what you get? Guess what you get, LAJ? You get around here, you get the motherfucking last words.
This is my Don declaration, define expectations, inspired to aspire to higher elevation. Started at Genesis, read the entire revelation, dedication, meditation, and some fire medication. Judge a prophet and a poet, both body reputation, fanatically practice. Perfection requires preparation. I go hard, like this could be the last chance. Romance the spotlight, treat it like the last dance. May I remind inclined to go overboard over mine. But tonight I'm on this open mic with an open mind. Always try, let it fly, ain't care where it fell. Never say goodbye, but we'll tell her farewell. You ain't heard, I ain't word, I ain't scared. Been through some ups and downs, now I got the last word. Finna clown, now I got the last word. How that sound? Now I got the last word. I ain't word, I ain't scared, you ain't heard. Been through some ups and downs, now I got the last word. Finna clown, now I got the last word. How that sound? Now I got the last word. And just so y'all know for sure that I'm serious, y'all can put this right before the period. She slid the digits, I hit her with a digi-card. She came to visit, hit it hard by the mini bar. I made her roar like the engine in my Hemi car. Way before she came to listen to my seminar. Every time I'm done, she always want more. Keep a contour in her back for the encore. I paint a picture like we was playing Pictionary with perfect diction. I take you through the dictionary, y'all can have an introduction and an intermission. They finna listen for it's finished, just a benediction. You ain't heard, I ain't word, I ain't scared. Been through some ups and downs, now I got the last word. Finna clown, now I got the last word. How that sound? Now I got the last word. I ain't word, I ain't scared, you ain't heard. Been through some ups and downs, now I got the last word. Finna clown, now I got the last word. How that sound? Now I got the last word. I used to tell my testimony to the whole church. Now I stepped into the cipher once I soul search. Visualize the pain I'm bearing when it's verbalized. No more rehearsal, now you're staring in my herbal eyes. Turned them on, they all turned around, returned to lies. Despise this truth that I eternally internalize. I hate her, laugh now, cry later. Why hate a player when I'm just getting my paper? Your dialogue, that's a lot of lies to digest. Until I die, I guess I'ma have to digress. Chase the pay like she the one that got away. Remy shot a day, that's all I really gotta say. You ain't heard, I ain't word, I ain't scared. Been through some ups and downs, now I got the last word. Finna clown, now I got the last word. How that sound? Now I got the last word. I ain't word, I ain't scared, you ain't heard. Been through some ups and downs, now I got the last word. Finna clown, now I got the last word. How that sound? Now I got the last word.
My mama cuz told the police. He threatened me with a gun. LAJ, it's on you, man, to get us up out of here. Man, I appreciate you for having the patience to obtain the opportunity to have the last word.
I appreciate you spotted local in the platform, homie.
Likewise.
I'm gonna use the words of the late great Tupac Shakur. H to the O to the M to the I to the E. I'm down to the E and D. My homie calls. All you need to do is call, homie. I'm right here for the last word, the first word, whatever word I can impart on this platform. I'm one of the realest on the internet, realest on YouTube. Much love, much respect. You dig alive. If you don't know, you know. Son, I'm gonna end it with that, homie.
Much love. I appreciate you, and for that reason, I will state once again that gratitude is the attitude. Jeter.
Snitchuation that hustle. Big shout out to my nigga SPI, Spotter Low. You know I'm in the black box, had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned, all that.
Tupac of my generation, Pac was highly intelligent, but in our culture, street culture, especially in his generation, intelligence was viewed as a form of weakness. How do you get the people that's really affected by, you know, what we trying to solve involved?
Mathematical mode, marathoning, making moves, taking the heartbreaking news, make major breaking news. Nephews, nieces, siblings, seeds, stay confused. Waking up, shaking, aching, praying that it's April Fools. Chosen child from the now, down, stakes is huge. Snakes and fake straddling the gate, it's too late to choose. Through violent visions, gave victory, paid your dues. Motivated, demonstrated, elevated views. Truths don't die, we multiply. I ain't make the rules. Self-medicate, meditate, and celebrate the blues. Neighborhood, roller coaster, you can take the cruise, I'm good. Blue laces, suede Puma's favorite shoes. Jesus to the generation, you never save me on my babies. Most beautiful gift Pluto ever gave me. For such a precious life, who decides price? I couldn't view this slide twice, cuz they crucified Christ.
What up, fellas?
How you doing? That type of cipher in here. You feel me? You show me. Yeah, man, I'm cool. I'm doing all right.
Make sure you edit. Make sure you edit that out.
No name.
Yeah, man. No name. Man, my name is Rare, homie.
Man. Rare.
R-A-R-E.S. You feel me?
Let me get that again.
Yeah, look.
R-A-R-E.S.
We got that.
JDC. Jordan Down Projects. You feel me?
For sure.
Watch Bam.
And we don't smoke stress. We only smoke the best.
Yeah, so I could put y'all up in the documentary, right?
Yeah, Cali
The
palm
Butter Vision.
trees. Cali palm trees. I love them long.
All right. This nigga is crazy. What up, man?
What's up, Jack, man?
Hey, that. Oh, you on your liquors there, huh?
You know it.
Right.
You see, it's all about this. It's a Los Angeles thing, you know. I'm from the West, but I'm from the East side of that, bro. You know, I don't got no problem with being on the West, because, you know, that's where I'm from, man. You know what I'm saying? So,
$27.
Shit, that niggas get head in the car. I get
$20. $20. Go eat right now. We got $20.
Oh, the toilet. You can get
it. You see that?
For sure. We made it.
You see that? We got to turn the motherfucking camera around and get his face on here. Because y'all ain't gonna know who this nigga is. Oh, shit. There we go. That's the motherfucking man right there. Y'all watch and see. I'm on my way. I'm right behind you.
Prophetic, like,
No, yeah, the riot shit. He called the riot.
yeah, it was shortly before too. It was less than a year before their song. Almost probably why they made him that. They neutralized Ice-T. Them niggas was on some political shit at one point, and it was like popular.
Right. It's only one way y'all gonna win. You ain't gonna be that way.
I mean,
you better
know,
stop.
in the aquarium. When the people that run the aquarium come get at you, what else you gonna do? So everybody ain't willing to drown.
You want this Friday to work?
Ain't all them other ones out there?
Yeah, we gonna make
See,
sure.
I don't think it was that direct. I think he just smelt the change in the air, like, okay.
And he was smart enough to go with it.
Yeah, he like, I'm not, yeah, he like, I'm not in love, I gotta make a decision. I'm gonna go this way. Just like,
Motherfucker don't like you right now, G.
Them CDs still on the shelf.
Right. Yeah,
If you want to tap into
yeah.
the message, it's still there. It's there. So you gotta get cracked.
It's the big old deal, man. You don't mind the camera right now, what?
Yeah, son.
Oh yeah, you know I stay with something popping, man. You already know. You'll be in something with this footage, trust me.
All right.
I got you.
Thank you.
No problem.
Point blank, through no subliminal dissing. When I listen, I can tell you never been on no mission. Sticking to the script, don't care if I offend you. Neighborhood crib, the marathon continues.
That's my bro. We don't call each other friends, they uno. Even ride with me to the end. Even let me have the last shot at him. That's my day uno. We stay cracking. And when I die, he one of the niggas carrying my casket. Gang bang active. Really with the shit, stay banged up. My day one and never changed up. That's my day uno.
Niggas know air since day uno. For rare recitors, and I'ma say puto. And I mean that with all due disrespect to the ops off tops if you diss the set. It's man though, I go half on the sack with him. Double back on foot with the Mac with him. Cognac, that's what my joint drank, period. I done seen him do it point blank. Neighborhood for death though, EC on mine. Every time, still give my nigga 3 up high. When it's cracking, he usually a trip before me in 03 introduced me to Nip.
Got a lot of politics between the two turfs. I choose to keep it mafia like Blue Smurf. Half the time I don't even like her, but I ain't never met a nigga like
That's my day uno. Only me and him in his two-door Benz. That's my bro. We don't call each other friends, day uno. Even ride with me to the end. Even let me have the last shot at him. That's my day uno. We stay cracking. And when I die, he one of the niggas carrying my casket. Gang bang active. Really with the shit, stay banged up. My day one ain't never changed up. That's my day uno. So when it come to dying, it ain't nothing. Killing ain't shit either. Enemies know we stay hunting. We know it's wrong, but we love it. Where you wanna take it? We in the streets. We don't mind a little confrontation. Whole lot of gunplay with me and my low. I'm talking pistol with the scopes when we out on patrol. Hunting for domes. My low was a fool when he get it in. Pull up on him like cuz, let's slide and he getting in. Lil Mac down, my bro. Ain't gotta prove a point. It's facts over feelings in my SPI voice. M's be the logo. That's my day uno. We ain't friends. It's only me and cuz in this Benz. Like identical twins. We on that same shit. Day unos. Them be the niggas that I bang with. A lot of politics between both gangs, it is what it is. The homies live the game. That's my day uno. Only me and him in his two-door Benz. That's my bro. We don't call each other friends, day uno. Even ride with me to the end. Even let me have the last shot at him. That's my day uno. We stay cracking. And when I die, he one of the niggas carrying my casket. Gang bang active. Really with the shit, stay banged up. My day one ain't never changed up. That's my day uno.
Point blank, through no subliminal dissing. When I listen, I can tell you never been on no mission. Sticking to the script, don't care if I offend you. Neighborhood crib, the marathon
I overlook my competition, never seeing them. I done train my mind that I'm going. You could tell by how I walk, talk, I'm a boss. A east side millionaire, homie, what you thought? My life is a movie. They can't get close to me. They mad cause they can't be. I'm everything that they wanna be, yeah.